Again, the Ammos have got the numbers. Filipovic, a low kick. Oh, spinning through his Emery. Hides the sticks and drills it.
Looks to open things up on the right boot. Kate Stanton bends it around the body, and she's done it.
It's high up and under the full foot. Becky's taken a ripper.
A lovely ball, and that found Woofenden from the boundary. You are kidding.
Pegged the margin back to 4 points. High kick. It's a beauty.
And they've won the flag in 2024.
A very good afternoon to you all. Welcome one and all to the VAFA Premier B match of the day on VAFA TV and this special showcase weekend of Premier B men's action. And our travels this week taken to Chelsworth Park in a match where first plays seventh. On paper, it doesn't seem like a particularly close contest, but when you look a little further, it is a matchup that has finals ramifications for both sides. It is Old Ivanhoe, who sit in first, coming up against the visitors Old Geelong, who sit outside the top four only on percentage. My name is Matthew Dolan. Joining me for special comment today is Dale Christie. Dale, a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, Matt. Yeah, it's good to be here. You know, the sun's out, beautiful ground, massive game. So yeah, it's huge. Thanks for being here.
It's a pleasure to have you along. We'll be going around the grounds across the Premier B fixture this weekend. It's a huge contest, this one. First v seventh, as we say. Old Ivanhoe with a record of 13-2, a game clear in first spot, and can continue to hold that monopoly over first spot with a victory here today. But for Old Geelong, they get the 4 points on the road here today. A big push for them to achieving their coveted spots of finishing inside the top four. And we'll be going and keeping an eye on the scores right across the Premier B fixture this weekend. We're just about in position now to start. The hosts, Old Trinity, will be kicking to the right of your screen. Big game, this one, at Chelmsworth Park today. As we say, first v second, but finals aspirations for both of these sides. Certainly Old Trinity we'd expect to see in the race in September. Ivanhoe, thank you, Dale. But Old Geelong will win today, and they can make a real push for finishing in the top four. Opening bounce, so we're underway here. Murkov getting the tap down, and the clearing kick there by Cunningham out towards half forward. Bouncing ball. Gathering it there was Franklin. Caught in a strong tackle there by Bird, taking over the boundary line. It'll be a throw in at right half forward for Ivanhoe.
Yeah, already that looks like an issue in the middle. Murkov obviously a dominant tap early on.
No Sheridan for the Cats this week. One of 4 changes for Old Geelong. Old Ivanhoe have made 6 changes, including a late change. Murkov grabs it out of the ruck. Looks to get the hand pass away, but it's been charged down. And then Adams, as long as he kicked it but gets it up towards the wing. Bouncing ball and a high kick there from Reeves Smythe up towards the wing. No mark taken. Still surged forward by Ivanhoe inside attacking 50. Hand pass comes out of though it's been turned over. Geelong should be able to clear here. A couple of hand passes and then one more. Has come out now to Dixon, who looks to go with a kick inboard. Scrubby old kick. Was turned over initially. Cole's done well to crash through, but he's been caught and will get another stoppage on the far side of the ground. Still no score here. We've gone a couple of minutes into this game. Murkoff front spot, tapped it down, up against Donnell in the ruck that time. Hand pass comes out. And then the kick inboard is a dangerous one, although it's worked the mark or taken by Naish, who looks to play on, kicks up towards half forward, bouncing ball into the pocket. It's come off. Naish there, the other Naish. Charlie that was, the number 14, but it's gone out of play and will be another boundary throw in at half forward for Ivanhoe.
Yeah, Pat Naish seems to be running on his own through the midfield at the moment. No one seems to be marking him up, so you might get a few. You're certainly looking for him in the corridor then.
Dow Christie, special comments thanks to Hit IQ's game-changing Protect Concussion Management System. Use VAFA50 as a discount code to get $50 off at hitiq.com. Ball tossed in. Murkoff again, who's been dominant early. Gets the hand pass away to Murphy, who ran with it a long way, then clips a kick inside attacking 50. Didn't find a target. Now on the edge of the paint. Applying a strong tackle there was Nagel, who's locked it up for another stoppage.
Is that no inside 50s yet, isn't it? After, 5 minutes?
Other side really able to get it close to goal. This one's slowly worked its way inside Ivanhoe's 50 now, but this is about the closest that either side has got to goal. It's been played largely between the arcs here in the opening few minutes. Murkoff once more grabs it out of the ruck, hands it out towards the boundary line. Murphy trying to track it towards where most of this crowd here at Chelmsworth Park have congregated today. It's gone out of play for another boundary throw in once more. So ball gravitating towards that flank of the opening few minutes. But still no score here.
Big crowd on the other side, too. I think they're celebrating their 20-year anniversary of their last B-grade flag in 2005. So, yeah, big crowd over there.
A huge occasion for the club today. Looking to try and win another premiership. And they're in a very good spot to do so. Top of the ladder with 3 games to go. Now, that's hacked towards the line there by Opie. Was it out on the full? I think it might have been. Come off his boot. So, an opportunity for Old Geelong to clear their lines here. They'll do so now with a driving kick up towards the wings. A beauty onto the chest of Will Sloss, who looks to turn and go. And then a kick inboard. It was looking for Horsful, but it's been turned over. And now Franklin's, he's caught in a strong tackle. And it's been locked up, and we'll get another stoppage in the centre of the ground here. Murkoff gets it out of the ruck. It's out towards Cunningham now, who was spun of the tackle, got the hand pass away back towards goal. Gathered here by Paddy Naish, who goes inboard. It's not a good kick. It's been turned over, and now Sloss gets it from 50. Drives a long kick towards goal, and it has just gone across the face. It's a minus score. Had the distance all right there, Will Sloss, but a minus score. The first score of the day. One behind Old Geelong. Old Ivanhoe yet to score, and that's on the Archie-clad scoreboard in this opening term, Dale Christie.
Yeah, good running from Geelong there. They opened Ivanhoe up through the middle there. So, yeah, it's good to see their run.
So Naish hooks it in, indulges in a bounce, and goes with a kick up the ground. It's a beauty onto the chest of Waldron. Looks to get the hand pass away back to Naish. He was charged down as he kicked it, but still managed to find Murkoff, the big fella.
So that'll be Murkoff's 5th or 6th already, wouldn't it?
He's been very busy early, Murkoff. A high possession winner for a ruckman. Goes up the line. Kick was knocked away. Now getting the hand pass away was Opie, although it was intercepted. But it's come back the other way now, and there might be a chance for Ivanhoe. Mackenzie snaps towards goal, and it's bounced across the face. So they went coast to coast there, Ivanhoe. And Mackenzie's shot was offline. So on the Archie-clad scoreboard, it's one behind a piece here in the opening term. Both sides having opportunities to goal early. Old Geelong will look to bring it in. High kick up the ground, and mark's been paid. Good effort in the air there by Lazaro. And sweeps the hand pass across. Geelong will look to go towards half forward again. Knocked away, though, from Dixon. That was good defence there by Trent McManus, out of play for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, so you can certainly try and see what Geelong are trying to do. Obviously try and overlap and run and carry. They are outmanned in terms of size today against Ivanhoe.
So tossed in here at half forward for Geelong. As Murkoff got the tap, shark by Green. His kick was smothered. Comes back. The hand pass was intended there for Lazaro. And then that hand pass was looking for Murphy, but it went past him and eventually goes out of play for a boundary throw-in. In front of the old Geelong bench. We're sat in between the two interchange benches today, so we'll be in the thick of the action when the rotations are made. Toss back in now already. You can see the size advantage that Murkoff has, and he just threw his opponent out of the way, grabbed it out of the ruck once more, kicks it to half forward. Ill-directed kick. It's been turned over. Old Geelong's defence has held up well here in the opening few minutes. Eggins now with a kick out wide. Mark taken by Ed Hayne. Goes up the line with the kick that was looking for Hodge. It was knocked away there by Reeve Smythe. And now McKenzie with the hand pass back, and then kicking board to Murkoff, who looks to give the hand pass away. Dixon applying the tackle. It's good pressure here by Old Geelong, and they force the turnover. They've won it back now. This is good pressure from them. Now Harrison, kick up towards half forward. Good contest applied there by Dixon. He gathers it and looks to kick it into the pocket. It's gone over the head there of Hodge, and it's been turned over. Mark taken, and the switch has now been made. Reeve Smythe gets it out of there.
Yeah, real shame then. Dixon did well to make a contest, and then he just missed his target over the top, which we saw a bit last night even in the AFL. So, yeah, missed opportunity there for Geelong.
Manus with the kick to Oppie. Gathers it on the bounce and then goes with a neat kick up the line to Mantello, who's got it at half back. He's got Rattray Wood down the line, who's in a bit of space, who takes the uncontested mark. Back now to Mantello. And another neat little kick down the line of Grotus this time. Comes with the kicking board to Murkoff. Has that been paid? No, the umpire waved play on, and now he's pinged him for holding the football. So Lazaro with the free kick. He'll go and gather the football. And gets the hand pass away now to Harrison once more. Sets a kick inside 50. It was a good kick. Knocked away there from Graham. Then a kick towards goal. It's good. It's Harrison Cole who got it in the end. And that's the opening goal of the game. It's been a good start this from Old Geelong. 1-1-7. Old Ivanhoe, one behind, and that's on the Archie Cladd scoreboard.
Yeah, reward for effort, wasn't it, from Old Geelong there? Like I said, working really hard. Ivanhoe's had most of the play at stoppages, but their rebound footy's been pretty good. And, yeah, fortunate goal there from Sam Harrison.
9 goals won for the season now for Harrison Cole, and this is his 9th game of the season, so he's good for a goal a game, and he's been very accurate around the big sticks as well, making the most of his opportunities. 15 touches and a goal for him last week. Of course, Old Geelong coming off a 19-point defeat to Old Trinity last week. Old Ivanhoe, by comparison, a 79-point win over Fitzroy. They'll be wanting to get another win on the board here, Old Ivanhoe, but it's the visitors who have made the good start here in the middle. Murphy getting the hand pass out of there from the stoppage. And now Franklin gives it back to Cunningham, who from a standing start goes towards half forward. Bouncing ball. Agrosty was the target. It was knocked away. Comes out now to Gibbs, who fumbled it. Got to his feet. Gathered it cleanly. Kicks it short. Harrison coming with a fly over the top. Spills once more to Mantello, who snaps towards goal. There's a good spoil there in the end by Page out towards the boundary line. It stayed in the field of play and eventually does go out for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, good call on that. That was, really good defence again from Old Geelong here. They're really making Old Ivanhoe really work hard for inside 50s, aren't they?
Absolutely, they are. And dominated the territory in the first few minutes. Murkoff front spot, tapped it down. Missed his target, though. Now Sloss gives the hand pass away to Bird, who looks to provide run out of half-back. Huge fly over the top. No mark was taken. It was a good effort there by Reeve Smythe, although it's going to be Old Geelong who come away with it once more. The hand pass away now to Nichols, who on the wing looks to go up towards half-forward. No one able to take the mark. Bounces now, and it's coming to for Old Geelong. Snap towards goals, just gone across the face. And it's another minor score. That time it was Colgrave who had the effort on goal. And it's behind again for Old Geelong. 1-2-8 10.5 minutes gone here in the opening term. Old Ivanhoe just the one behind. And that's on the Archie-clad scoreboard here in this opening quarter. And they're not looking to waste much time here, Old Ivanhoe, with the kick in up towards Murkov, although knocked away by Lockie Donnell. That's towards the boundary line, and it will go out for a throw-in.
Yeah, Old Ivanhoe blocked up the centre corridor that time to force them kick down the line, but yeah, Murkov just waiting there, keep behind.
Big responsibility for Lockie Donnell this week, going up against the much taller Murkov. And the much stronger Murkov as well. Grabs out of the ruck once more, gets the hand pass away to Powell. Looks to come in board with a kick to McManus, who's got space to run up the line. And he does spear a pass up towards half forward. Knocked away there. The target was Naish. Now applying the tackle was a Grosty, doing so there on Grodsky. And it's at half forward. The umpire calls for another stoppage. Murkov tapped it out. Lovely little flick out there by Murphy. And then Powell going in towards Charlie Naish, who's marked in front of Page at half forward, and he will line up for goal.
Yeah, better play then by Old Ivanhoe. They actually came in a bit more measured, waited for their kick, paused, and yeah, hit a target lead up.
What a game he had last week, Charlie Naish. 25 disposals and 3 goals. He's kicked 11-5 for the season. This is his 6th game. So he is good for a couple of goals a match. This will take his very best from here. He's about 5 minutes in from the boundary line and will be kicking from just inside 50 here, Naish. Sets the kick on its way. It's kicked it pretty high, but it's gone right through. Great goal from Charlie Naish. Got a lot of air on it, but it went straight and it carried the distance, and that's all that matters. And Old Ivanhoe have got their first. 1-1-7 for them. They still trail Old Geelong 1-2-8, and that's on the Archie-clad scoreboard here in this opening quarter. We've gone nearly 13 minutes.
Yeah, so again, yeah, really good build-up. But again, there was the inside 50. He actually took his time, hit a lead-up target, and geez, fantastic kick. Went very, very high, but yeah, it was a very good kick.
Yeah, terrific kick. It's goal number 12 now for the season for Charlie Naish. Averaging over 2 goals a game this season for Old Ivanhoe. Very reliable route to goal. There's taking a turn of the ruck now is Rattray Wood, who got the tap down that time. Murphy getting the hand pass out, although it's been turned over. Opportunity now for Old Geelong. Hand pass comes out now to Hodge, who wanted to loop it over the top, but it was good defensive effort there by Glidden. He charged down the hand pass, and it's gone out of play for a boundary throw-in. Right in front of us, Dale.
Yeah, it is. It's not a bad spot over here. They're certainly relying on the run of Sam Harrison off the half-back here, Old Geelong. He's sort of unmarked at the moment, but he's launched a few.
Both rucks getting a tap to it that time. And it's Graham taking a turn in the ruck for Old Geelong this time. Tossed in by the sleeved boundary umpire. Don't see too many of those running around these days. That time it was Rattray Wood getting the tap down. Trying to run onto it there was Mackenzie, but it went out of play for a boundary throw-in. We might have actually gone out on the full, come off the boot there of...
No, it was deliberate, I think. It was cut.
Insufficient intent.
Yeah.
Umpire holding the whistle early. Geelong looking to attack again this time. It's Connor Dixon who's got the mark. Still good 2 kicks from home here, Connor Dixon. So he's just going to drive it long into the pocket. But the only one who ever looked likely to take the mark there was Reeve Smith. And he duly intercepts. And goes across the ground to Powell. And then one more to Nagel now at half-back. Looking to move it quickly here. Old Ivanhoe not wasting any time. Bit of a hospital hand pass, asking a lot there of Vasurka. There was a strong tackle by Pearson to lock things up. And he'll get the free kick for holding the ball.
Yeah, Geelong will be happy with their pressure at least. But again, Ivanhoe have blocked up that corridor. They really want to move it in the middle here, Old Geelong.
Short kick to Lazaro, who's off straight away. And comes with a central kick inboard to Scott Dixon this time. And now Bird providing some run. He gathers, looks to spear a pass into the pocket. It was a good kick, but it was well anticipated there by Old Ivanhoe. Getting across there was Rattray Wood to knock it away, and eventually the ball does go out of play for a boundary throw-in. Right half forward for Geelong. Thrown by the boundary umpire. Oh, big fly there from Graham. Got a fist to it. Then Lazaro's at the bottom of the pack. The umpire says, give it to me.
It might be the first hit out to Old Geelong today. But yeah, Graham went for the big leap. It's not a bad idea. Here he goes again.
And there he goes. He goes flying in. And gets about 5 metres for his team. Then goes and applies a strong tackle there on Franklin. Umpire wave play on. It's cleared here by Ivanhoe, but well judged there by Bird. Eyes only for the football. And he looks to go quickly. Spears it once again into the pocket. Another good mark, this time by Glidden. And he looks to switch. They've taken a couple of good intercept marks in the back line of Ivanhoe. Now Reeves Smythe stops, bounces, and kicks up towards Powell. But it's gone out of bounds on the full. And it's been turned over, and eventually Jack Nichols will take the kick. He can find the footy among the trees over there.
Yeah, Old Ivanhoe, two different game plans, isn't it? Old Ivanhoe prepared to go wide out of defence, whereas Old Geelong looking to go straight down the middle.
Nichols with the kick up towards full forward. Knocked away by Rattray Wood, out of play for a boundary throw-in. Dale Christie with your special comments, thanks to Hit IQ throughout the course of the afternoon here. First v 7th. All Ivanhoe can maintain their buffer atop the ladder with a win here. Old Geelong, they can stay in touch with the top four. They trail only by percentage at the moment. Comes out now to Sloss from the boundary throw-in. Gets the hand pass away. Flying shot at goal by Jones towards the square. Oh, Colgrave got hands to it. Couldn't complete the mark. Goes in again. Snapped towards goal there by Connor Dixon's across the face. And it's gone through for a minor score. 1-3-9 Old Geelong. Old Ivanhoe 1-1-7. 17.5 gone here in this opening term.
Yeah, lucky hand there. That was going through for a goal. So, yeah, lucky hand got on that. Knocked it through for a point.
Certainly Old Ivanhoe have been under the pump here in this opening term. Old Geelong have started well. And that kick in goes right up towards centre half back. It's an ill-directed one. It's been turned over. Nichols drives along towards full forward. It's gone over the back. Sloss. Can he gather it? Can he keep it in play? He does. He gets the hand pass away to Colgrave, who looks to go back to Dixon, and then he gives a hand pass away. 1-2, Manny Adams was caught. It was a good tackle, and it's holding the ball. Good defensive pressure from Vasurka there. He saves the day for Ivanhoe.
Yeah, that was good. That was real good play there by Ivanhoe. Geelong had numbers, and they just forced pressure.
Nagel called to go now by the umpire. Drives a kick up towards the wing. There's Murkov. He looks to go on play on straight away, and it's to his teammates' detriment there, Murkov, because he was swamped by a couple of opponents, rather. And as a result, the umpire is called for a stoppage on the wing. So Murkov taking a turn in the ruck once again. His hand pass has been turned over, though. Throwing it on the boot there was Nichols up towards Sloss. Gathered inside the field to play. Hand passes to the running Lazaro, who sets a kick up towards half forward, but that's not a good one. It's gone over the head of his teammate and been turned over. That's not a very good kick either. Kicked a kick among the opposition at the moment. This time Scott Dixon's got it. On the wings, kicks up towards half forward. Knocked away by Hodge. And Gibbs tracking it towards the boundary line, and the boundary umpire has signalled that it went out of play. So it will be a boundary throw in.
It's an old-fashioned arm wrestle here at the moment, isn't it? Just both teams trying to work each other out.
And the ball bouncing between the arcs at the moment. Just the one goal apiece in this match. Toss back in. And clearing kick out of there by Murphy up towards the wing. Good mark. Great grab by Scott Dixon. Well, except he's not going to be paid. It's a free kick for a hold. Going the way of Old Ivanhoe. And with a bit of space here, they can move it quickly. Bouncing ball up towards Murkov now. He's got it at half forward. Looks to centre the kick towards the goal square. And good mark taken at the top of it. The fast ball movement there from Old Ivanhoe. It has given them an opportunity to goal. Taking the mark there at the top of the square was Trent McManus.
Yeah, not sure. I mean, the push out was paid. Everyone's set up for the mark, but yeah, obviously the umpire saw something different. But yeah, look what's happened. Fast turnover and set shot.
So Trent McManus has only kicked one goal this season. Not a noted goal kicker. Today's his 14th game of the season. Normally doing most of his work down back. He's floated forward for an opportunity here. Should be able to put Old Ivanhoe in front, and he does. So good bit of ball movement there from Old Ivanhoe. Good mark from Trent McManus. And then the simple finish gives them the lead. 2-1-13 to 1-3-9. We've just ticked over time one here in this opening term for Archiclad. Have special comments, Dale Christie.
Yeah, Old Ivanhoe, again, it's just real as a fast break. How a person of someone's size of Murkov gets free in the forward 50, I don't know, but he did. And well played to them. Great mark in the forward line, I must say, as well.
Very good mark, Trent McManus. He averages over 6 marks a game. As I say, does most of those in the defensive half of the ground. But showed his aerial prowess there. And he's given Old Ivanhoe the lead. Back in the middle, Murkov tapped it down. Well, Lazaro bursting away, does well, gets the hand pass forward as well. And still Old Geelong work it forward. Green now with a high kick inside, attacking 50. Reeve Smythe got hands to it, couldn't come down with the footy. And then a huge bunch of players fall on top of the football, and the umpire calls for a ball up. About 20 metres out here from Old Geelong's goal.
Yeah, Old Ivanhoe want to hang on here. Obviously, not long to go. Murkov, another great tap.
Straight to Cunningham, who was in space. And he drives a kick up towards the middle of the ground. Good mark there by Dixon. That one will be paid. Judge that well going back with the fly. He's taken a couple of good grabs, Scott Dixon, this opening term.
Yeah, Old Geelong's halfback's been really good.
The call from the bench was use Reef. That's what Dixon's done. He's found Reef Page now. He's going to go back to Dixon. Just trapped at half back a bit for the minute here, Old Geelong. Short kick finds Grodsky. He's going to come short to Horsfall. Not 15. Called by the umpire. So let's go on in between Dixon and Page. The latter grabs it and kicks up towards half forward. And a good effort drifting in from the side there by Mantello. And he's been rewarded.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that's Old Geelong's game plan there. Like I said, they look for the switch and then they just bombed it in the 50.
Murkov's kick across the face of goal was fraught with danger, and they're still under the pump here, Old Ivanhoe. They've worked it out pretty nicely. Reeve Smythe with a kick into the middle, goes over the head of the intended target, and it's going to be mopped up by Old Geelong, but it's been turned over once more. Gibbs with the mark, and goes quickly up towards half forward. No mark taken. It spills at the ground level. The hand pass comes out now. Bouncing shot towards goal from Whiteman. Has got there. Max Whiteman, the late in, makes his mark early with a goal. And all of a sudden, Old Ivanhoe have kicked away here. They've got a 10-point advantage late in this opening term. 3-1-19. They lead Old Geelong 1-3-9 on the Archie-clad scoreboard. Max Whiteman making his mark early, Dale.
He did, yeah. He's one of those lucky ones, end over end on the, looks like a non-preferred left. And, yeah, just kept hitting the right side of the ball and, yeah, went through.
Yeah, terrific finish. As we said, one of 6 changes for Old Ivanhoe. Oppie, Rattray, Wood, Mantello, Waldron, Gibbs and Whiteman all in this week. It doesn't look like it's upset team balance too much after a bit of a sluggish start. It looks like they found their feet nice and early here. Donnell leapt early there in the ruck. Didn't get a tap down. Sloss. And now Pearson with a kick towards half forward, but it's broken down again for them. Mantello taking another mark across half back. Short to McKenzie. As the sunshine stretches across Chelmsworth Park now, it's looking glorious out there. Donnell got hands to it, couldn't complete the mark under pressure from Murkov. Coming out of Green. The hand pass comes back, and then Adams just got half a kick forward in the end. Sloss bends down to pick it up, back to Green. And he runs away from the contest and gets the hand pass across. Things might open up here for Old Geelong, and Harrison Cole's got it at centre half forward. Doesn't back himself to get the distance from there. He went short. Good defensive effort by Gibbs, although it's come out of Bird in space. Snaps towards goal, and he's got it. Bird's flying shot goes through. That's a much-needed one for the visitors as we close in on quarter time here. Matthew Birdie's first goal of the season.
Yep. So
all the defenders getting in on the act in this opening term. 2-3-15, Old Geelong. And Old Ivanhoe 3-1-19, 25 and a half gone here on this opening quarter scoreboard for Archiclad.
Yeah, disappointing that Old Ivanhoe let a goal get through late stage with 25 minutes done. Yeah, disappointing. But again, it shows the good run off half back for Old Geelong. It's paying dividends.
It's been an entertaining opening term. Both sides having times when they've been on top in the game. It was Murkoff once again. It was too strong in the ruck contest. He's going to have to bend down and pick it up here, the big fella. Caught that time by Donnell. And there'll be another stoppage called here by the umpire. A few minutes towards Old Geelong's goal. Murkoff once down. Taps it down to the running McKenzie, who throws it on the boot up towards half forward. Now the kick comes towards half forward. Nagel shrugs a tackle, spins one way, then the other, then clips a kick towards Nash at half forward. He feigned the hand pass, and then he looks to go with a beautiful spearing pass onto the chest of David Waldron, who's marked it in the pocket about 25 metres out from goal.
Yeah, Charlie Nash really composed then. Again, took his time, hit the target. He's, just sitting on his own. What is it, 15 metres out, 20 metres out, directly in front.
8 straight this year for David Waldron. He's only played the 3 games coming into today, but this is the part of the game he's normally pretty good at.
Yeah, no issue there.
And he puts that one right through as well, true to form, David Waldron. So he's on the scoreboard. 9 straight for the season now for him. 27 gone here in this opening term. 4-1-25. Old Ivanhoe, Old Geelong, 2-3-15. And that is on the Archie Clyde scoreboard in this opening quarter.
A little time on flurry, isn't it, with goals? I don't think both teams will be planning to be doing this at this time of the quarter, but yeah, it's pretty open and pretty free-flowing at the moment.
It was a very cagey first 15 to 20 minutes of this opening term, but just in the last few minutes, it's just started to open up a little bit more now. Getting a few more goals on the board, and a 12-point advantage to the hosts, the ladder leaders, with only a couple of minutes to go in the quarter. Murkoff in the ruck, tapped it to Cunningham. Oh, how's that for silver service? Cunningham charges through the ground, kicks to full forward. Oh, would have been the perfect play, but for the defensive efforts of Reeves, Page knock it over the line, a couple of metres short of the goal line. 4-2-26, Old Ivanhoe, Old Geelong, 2-3-15. Short kick in now. Sam Harrison's marked it in the back pocket. And he goes with another short kick.
Oh, no.
And that one slewed off the side of the boot towards the boundary line, right in front of us. Good persistence shown there by Harry Graham to keep it moving forward for Old Geelong. Then the hand pass to Donnell. Bounced fortuitously there for Horsfall, although he's lost it now. Reeve Smythe crashes through, gets the hand pass away to Murphy, and he gets it forward. Franklin, just wouldn't sit up for him. He's got to go back and get it now. Does gather it cleanly, though, and sweeps the hand pass across. So this is a good run by Old Ivanhoe, and a great kick up towards half forward, and there's David Cunningham once more. And if his last kick is anything to go by, he could well be within range here, Dale.
Oh, definitely. That last kick nearly went 60, didn't it? So he's going to kick from 55.
As it's for a game last week, 33 touches, 17 score involvements, 12 inside 50s, and 2 goals for David Cunningham. What didn't he do last week?
Large game. It's a top-of-the-table, really good chase.
It was a terrific performance. Can he get a goal here? He strikes it from 52 metres out. And it's a goal there. It's close.
It's a goal.
All clear. David Cunningham from long range. And Old Ivanhoe piling on the goals late in this opening term. And they've skipped out to a pretty handy lead all of a sudden. 5-2-32 to 2-3-15. It's a 17-point advantage for the ladder leaders. And we're approaching the 30-minute mark here in this opening term.
Yeah, and that's just again, it's a result, I guess, of Old Geelong's halfback run. This is unfortunately with the quick turnover there. They left David Cunningham on his own at half forward.
Great finish from David Cunningham, and as we say, in fine form. Nearly kicked a beauty out of the centre just a few moments ago as well. So he is on form early. Once again, we're back in the middle. Neither ruck actually got the tap to it that time. Donnell put Murkoff off there with the early leap. Lazaro's in there, caught by Cunningham. And it'll be another stoppage. Murkoff was held there in the ruck, got the tap down anyway. An advantage is going to be played. Murphy's going to accelerate away. Oh. He was taken in a tackle. He just about got the hand pass away. Yeah. Oh, he might have been pushed.
Free kick.
He was pushed rather than tackled, according to the umpire, Will Murphy.
That had a lot of Kevin Bartlett 1980. That he just
Yes.
went for the bounce while getting tackled and, yeah, got the free kick, pushing the back.
I thought I'd seen that play somewhere
That
before.
was very Kevin Bartlett.
So now from the set play, Will Murphy. But speaking of big games, 34 touches, 5 goals last week. So he is one who also knows where the big sticks are. The leading goal scorer for the year with 26 coming into today. Can't miss him in the fluoro boots out there, the number 65. Directly in front, kicks from 50. That one is always looking right. Gave it away pretty early. Christie was on the money with that one, and it's a minor score. 5-3-33 to 2-3-15. Well into time on now in this opening term. Past the 31.5-minute mark of it. There's been a few stoppages and a few goals, so this quarter may go for a couple of minutes further still. As the kick comes in, and a good mark by Donnell. Got to make the most of his opportunities when he's not up against Murkoff, and he did so there. Kicking board to Harrison, and there is the quarter time siren on cue. So a really cagey start to the opening term. A lot of stoppages, a lot of end-to-end football without a lot of scoring, and then the floodgates began to open up late in the term. Old Ivanhoe at quarter time taking an 18-point advantage at home. 5-3-33 to 2-3-15. The goal scorers for Ivanhoe, all singles. McManus, Naish, Waldron, Cunningham. And then for Old Geelong, singles to Cole and Bird. Matthew Donald with you. Dale Christie is with me. Dale, your brief thoughts before we take a break here.
Yeah, I think you summed up pretty well. The first 15 minutes was really sort of, scrappy, working out how they're going to play. But I think we've worked out now that, Old Geelong are looking for that switch and run and carry from the half-backs, whereas Old Ivanhoe on a couple of times have actually got them on the turnover. And unfortunately, I guess some experience with Naish and Cunningham, finding space, and execution's been really, really good.
This is the VAFA Premier B match of the day on VAFA TV, the special showcase round for Premier B men's action. Stick around, we'll bring you the rest of today's action right after this. Welcome back, one and all, to Chelmsford Park. It is quarter time here, Premier B men's action. Match of the day on VAFA TV. And at quarter time, it is Old Ivanhoe holding a 18-point advantage over Old Geelong. 5-3-33 to 2-3-15. Matthew Don, my name. Dale Christie with me. We're going to go around the grounds for Abercrombie's with the scores here. So it is quarter time in all these matches. So Old Carey, 1-3-9. Trail Williamstown CYMS, 2-3-15. A 6-point lead there for the visitors. Old Trinity have burst out of the blocks against Fitzroy, 8-2-50 to 1-4-10 in favour of Trinity there. Old Melburnians, it's a close one between them and Hampton Rovers. What a start there. Hampton Rovers, without a win this season, lead at quarter time 6-1-37 to 5-2-32. And Caulfield Grammarians leading Old Camberwell 3-2-20 to 1-1-7. So we'll keep you posted with you around the grounds for Abercrombie's. Proudly supporting the Old Geelong Football Club since 2019. Experience the Abercrombie's way today. Dale Christie, your thoughts on how that opening term panned out?
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see now how they sort of regroup here, because like I said, Old Geelong will be pretty disappointed, I guess, that they're 3 goals down, because like I said, their run-off halfback's been really, really good. They just haven't been able to, they haven't had an inside forward 50 mark yet, so they're relying on their crummers, whereas Old Ivanhoe have kicked all their goals, I think, from set shots. So very 2 different game styles, but yeah, Geelong just needs some more connection between their mids and their forward line.
Teams breaking away from their quarter-time huddle for Terminus Hotel, North Fitzroy. And, of course, our very brief pre-game show was brought to you by Mequa Care, providing care for more than 16,500 people each week across Greater Melbourne and regional Victoria since 1959. Start of the second term here. Old Ivanhoe leading by 18 points and will be kicking to the right of your screen. Big quarter for Old Geelong to get back into this main game and maintain touch with the top 4. Only sitting outside by about 10% at the moment. Be desperate to come away with 4 points here. Won't be easy. It's been a good start here for Old Ivanhoe in this opening term. They lead by 18 points as we start the second term. Murkoff and Donnell both got hands to it there. Bursting away out of the stoppage was Cunningham. Got the hand pass across. And then giving it and getting it back there was Naish. He went one way, then the other. And looks to go with a kick out towards McManus at half-back, who's taken the mark and then brings it back to Naish, who looks to complete the switch up towards the opposite flank. And Nickel taking the mark this time. Not a good kick, though, from Nickel. It's been turned over. Can Geelong make him pay? Kick towards full forward. It's going to bounce just across the face. In fact, it might have even stayed in for a bit. No, eventually does trickle over the line for a minor score. So missed opportunity there for Geelong. 2-4-16 to 5-3-33. Now it's Naish who brings a kick back into play. A high ball. Waldron got hands to it. Brought to ground. Now that's a good strong tackle that was applied there by Oppie, and he'll be rewarded. Oh no, he won't. It'll be a stoppage. Be rewarded with holding Geelong up. There'll be a ball up again on that right half forward flank, this time for Old Geelong. There were a lot of stoppages here early on in the first quarter.
Yeah, I don't mind what Old Geelong's done here. So Sam Harrison's obviously gone to a forward running wing, and they've put Connor Dixon at half forward.
Oh, good spoil there by Reeve. Smythe comes out to McKenzie, and now Mantello goes up the line to Murkoff, not 15, so he gives the hand pass back to McKenzie. Well, it's been turned over. Old Geelong have set up nicely here. Kick around the body up towards half forward. Jones, Sloss, gives a hand pass across. Flying shot at goal there by Nichols. He's got it! And he's pretty happy with that as well, Jack Nichols. This is a good start to the second term for Old Geelong. They've put Old Ivanhoe on the back foot and they've got the reward. 3-4-22 to 3-3-13. It's now back to 11 points all of a sudden here at Chelmsford Park.
Yeah, as I was mentioning, yeah, like I said, Old Geelong set up a little bit differently, which is good. But yeah, again, Old Ivanhoe was just waiting for that inside 50 kick. It never came. It was handball, and then you kick over the top and went through for goal.
Been encouraging this from Old Geelong. Only a couple of minutes into the second term, but it's been a good start. Donnell suddenly flying with a bit of confidence. It's up towards half forward, though, my Old Ivanhoe. Come out now. There was Horsful. Looked to get the hand pass away. Jones was there, although McManus got the hand pass away. It's come out now to Mantello, who got it from Oppie. Kick up towards half forward. Good mark taken there by Nagel. That's a strong overhead grab. Too far out to score. Call to go by the umpire. He's going to spear a pass into the pocket. Oh, good courage shown there by Dixon. And he'll get the free kick. He was caught high in that marking contest. He's shown some good skills in the air so far in this match with Scott Dixon. Now Grodsky's got it. Kick up towards the wing. Good tackle by McKenzie. He wasn't letting his man go anywhere. Now we've got a stoppage in the centre of the ground. Murkoff just got a tap to it there, and Furphy with a kick inside 50. No mark taken there by Waldron. Almost got it. Now McKenzie, his kick didn't go very far. Bouncing ball, Nagel lost sight of it. And then going in with a tackle there was Page. Illegally, according to the umpire. High contact against Charlie Naish. And Naish will line up about 35 metres out. Slight angle going here for his second goal. Or is it? No. I thought I saw the umpire pay high contact there. Now there's a whistle off the ball. And it's going to be a free kick going to Ivanhoe anyway here. Just be a case of who's going to take it. Looks like it'll be Murphy who'll line up from the aforementioned position. Very little angle to speak of, about 35 metres out.
Yeah, again, obviously holding in the contest, paid by the second umpire. But yeah, it's another set shot to old Ivanhoe, and I think judging by the numbers, it should go straight through the middle.
So he had a shot in the opening term about 20 metres further out than this, Will Murphy. So he should have the distance here. He comes in. Goal umpire doesn't move. Goal 27 of the season there for Will Murphy. And Ivanhoe have got that Old Geelong goal right back. 6-3-39 to 3-4-22. Bang on 5 minutes here in this second term for Harlow Bar.
I reckon that's Murphy's distance there. I think his set shot in the first quarter was just probably a bit 2 or 3 metres too far. He tried to hook around, whereas this one he just ran straight at the goals and, yeah, nailed it. Really good, nice kick from 40.
So they've answered right back there, old Ivanhoe, as good teams do. It's back out to a 17-point lead for them.
Yeah, I think Donnell's got to continue jumping. You can see where Murkoff's setting up. He wants body to body, but I think Donnell's got to keep trying to jump over the top.
Yeah, Murkoff wants the fight and Donnell wants the flight.
Nice.
Donnell's tapped it down. Lazaro charged the hand pass down there, and then McManus going to and having to apply the tackle on Nichols. Locks things up and will get the stoppage. So it's these stoppages where Murkoff is going to probably have the advantage as opposed to the centre bounce. See, they engage a bit of a wrestle, although Murkoff lost sight of it there, and Donnell's taken advantage of that. Scrubbers a kick inside 50. Reeves Smythe comes out to meet it, gets the hand pass away, looking for McManus. Lazaro was taken in a strong tackle there by Fraser. Has locked things up at half forward. So 1 goal apiece in this second term. It's a 17-point lead to old Ivanhoe. Donnell, well, free kick going against Donnell that time for blocking Murkoff out of the ruck contest. You've got to be very good to block Murkoff out of the ruck.
Yeah, it's a tough one when you've got two ruckmen going for the ball and there's a block when they're both contesting, but there you go.
Great foot skills as well, Murkoff. That one short to Nagel, who's been busy early. Called to go now by the umpire, so he drives it long up the line, and it's a bit of an aimless kick, really. Horsfall's the only one who ever looked likely to mark it, and does so on his chest in the end. Looks to switch it. Dangerous kick. It was an ugly sort of a kick, but effective enough. Sam Harrison marked it safely in the end. And he plays on with a kick up the line. Having to come from behind was Jones. Brought it to ground, but it's all Ivanhoe at the fall of the ball. Nagel once more. Goes with a neat little chip up the line. Beauty. Mark taken there by Agrotis. He had Murphy short. Ignored that. So he's going to go short over the head of Oppie. But it's marked by Franklin instead. So still got possession of it, the hosts. Franklin fans a kick out towards half forward. Good effort in the air there by Old Geelong. Managed to bring it to ground. What about Dixon again. And then Page. Hodge. Adams now. They've worked that one out nicely. Harrison now marked it, hands it over the top to Johns, gives it back to Harrison. This is good build-up play by Geelong. Scrubby old kick inside 50 from Harrison. A chaos ball won't work for them. Reeves Smythe was there, goes across the field of play. They've got the numbers here, old Ivanhoe. They should be able to work this out. High kick up towards the wing. Murkoff in front. Donnell's done well to prevent him from taking the mark there, but Murkoff still roved it well. The hand pass has been intercepted, though. Nichols with a kicked up towards full forward, bouncing in the goal square, or in the pocket, rather, and over the goal line for a minor score. 3-5-23 now. Old Geelong and old Ivanhoe, 6-3-39. And there's on the Harlow Bar second quarter scoreboard, proudly supporting the Old Geelong Football Club since 2019 at 447 Church Street, Richmond. Special comments, Dale Christie.
Yeah, I was unlucky on the far side of the wing there. Sam Harrison, again, he's had a great game so far. Linked up really well, just shanked his kick.
Rattray Wood, who's been doing the relief ruck work in this game, shows his aerial prowess there with a nice mark. Not sure about the kick. And how good's this guy been in the opening half? Scott Dixon. He's intercepted everything across halfback. And a good kick to Johns in the middle as well. And then the hand pass coming across there was looking for Hayne. Harrison was there looking to receive the extra hand pass, but it's been charged down in the end. Good pressure there by Waldron, and he gets the free kick for holding the ball. And he's somehow kicked it over the head there of Murkoff. And Powell wasn't able to reel it in. It's trickled out of play for a boundary throw-in. So a bit of a let-off there for Old Geelong. It's neutral ball on the wing all of a sudden. And our sleeve boundary umpires, he swapped sides. He's on the far side of the ground now. Murkoff tapped it down for the boundary throw-in. Running into a bit of trouble there was Whiteman. Got away with it though. Ball up.
Yeah, dropped the knees. Good call by Merv.
Murkoff front spot to tap it down. Cunningham was running onto it, couldn't gather it cleanly. It was Naish instead who gathered it. Goes to a one-on-one in the forward pocket. And it's been rode really well there by Nagel, who almost steps around a man. Gee, would have been through otherwise. It was a good tackle there at the last. And Old Geelong get the free kick for holding the ball.
Yeah, just didn't see the guy behind him. He got around the guy in front, just didn't see the other bloke coming at him from the behind.
It was Grodsky who applied the tackle. His kick across the face to Harrison, who's going to get a 50-metre penalty now. And he's wasting no time getting up the ground. Look at him go, Harrison. Doesn't break stride. Nice. And a raking kick up towards half forward. Rattray Wood was there. The hand pass comes away. Now up towards half forward. This is good. Horsfall's got it. Can he find a target inside 50? It's not a very good kick. And they get out of danger there temporarily to Ivanhoe. And the kick across to Mantrell at half-back.
Yeah, again shows old connections, old Geelong's connection to their forward line just isn't working today.
Cunningham. Good use of the body there by Naish. Got his man under the ball and could run onto it now. Has to try and draw a man. Go with a hand pass back to Waldron, who steps past his man. Looks to go with a kick inside 50. Dixon going back with a flight again. Another great mark from him. He's been excellent. I tell you, this margin could be anything were it not for him in this first half. And then Horsfall with a kick out to Bird, who goes up the line. So they've done this bit well, Old Geelong. It's these next couple of kicks. The case in point there, Rattray Wood just drifted in. He cut off the Graham kick. Kick towards centre half-backs, fraught with danger. Cunningham needs a cool head here. He spins out of trouble, gets the hand pass away to Franklin.
See, again, great work from Old Geelong off half-back. Their half-back's playing really well, but their forward line is just not functioning at the moment.
Glidden's kick to Mantrell, who was put off it, but managed to gather it and goes with a kick around the body to Vaserka. Another one up the line, this time to the skipper Fraser. Bit of space here now for Waldron, who marks out in front, gives the hand pass away to Gibbs straight away. His kick was smothered. Still here at half forward. Naish now at the bottom of the pack. He's in a bit of trouble. He couldn't get the footy away, and there's a throw going against Old Geelong. So in the end, Old Ivanhoe will get the free kick. Charlie Naish to take it. Man of the mark will be on the paint of 50 here.
Yeah, I reckon this is it's in his range here. No wind to speak of.
His first kick, he got close to the man of the mark and gave it a lot of air, and it got the distance. It wouldn't have been from too dissimilar a range to this kick now. Got a 16-point advantage at the moment to Ivanhoe. Charlie Nash has already kicked one today. Lead's come, and he does elect to go with a short pass, looking for Nagel. He got under the football in the end. Murphy trying to barge through, does a 360, spins out of a tackle, and then gets the hand pass away. Somehow getting a kick towards goal. There was Gibbs. Then he goes and applies the tackle. Clearing kick, looking for Sloss. It was good stuff. Hayne finding him at half back.
Yeah, I don't know. He should have had the shot at goal. He tried to go for the nice little kick, but went over the top, and Geelong defended well.
Sloss down the line. Glittered and Graham having a bit of a wrestle for the footy there, and it's going to be a ball up, I think, rather than a boundary throw, and it is close to the line over there. So, tossed up. Murkov tapped it down. He was looking for... Now, did he tap that over the boundary line on the full?
I don't know what's happened here.
No, he didn't. It's bounced over the boundary line. Oh, hang on. No, they're having a discussion now. It's our man with the sleeves, the boundary umpire.
Throw
and
in.
they'll say throw it in. Yep. It's an important distinction to make, because if Murkov did tap that over the line on the full, it would have been considered out on the full in an Old Geelong free kick. So an important decision to get right. Murkov tapped it down, looking for Murphy. He couldn't gather it. Lazaro just said, get out of my way. And then Jones with a hand pass to Adams. Driving kick inside, attacking 50. Bouncing ball over the back. One-on-one. Cole running back towards goal. He couldn't get it in time. And it's gone through for a minor score once again. They're peppering away at the goals here. Old Geelong 3-6 place, 6-9 on the second term scoreboard for the Harlow Bar. Had a couple of opportunities of Old Geelong in this quarter. Haven't quite been able to make the most of all of them. Nash now. And there'll be another 50-metre penalty.
Yeah, so even that inside 50 again, it's an inside 50, but Old Geelong are relying on the Crummers to get the job done. There was a one out, and it just wasn't hit to the advantage.
McKenzie marks the kick, and there's some numbers here coming up for Old Ivanhoe, but that's a good spoil. Taken over the boundary line. Jack Nichols getting across, and it's gone out of play for a boundary throw-in. Reeve Page and Scott Dixon right in front of us on the interchange, looking to come back on the ground. Oh, how about the roving there from Murphy? And takes a bounce and looks to hit up a teammate with a pass into the pocket. It had a bit too much height on the kick. As a result, it allowed Old Geelong's defenders to get in and cut it out. High kick up towards the wing. It's a bit of a chaos ball. Cole does well to trap it. Gets out of trouble. Scrubby Old kick has only gone as far as McManus. Spears a pass up towards half forward. Onto the chest there of Fraser, who looks to wheel and go. He looks to kick up towards the pocket. Bouncing footy, looking for Waldron. Can he get away from the tackler? No, he can't. Great defence again there from Old Geelong. Harrison now, one way, then the other. And then he goes back with a hand pass. High kick, it's gone 15 up. It hasn't gone 15 far, though. Umpire waves play on. Harrison bounces off his chest, and eventually umpire calls for it, and we'll get a ball up in the forward pocket for Old Ivanhoe.
Yeah, it's two occasions now that we've had kicks inside 50 from the 50-metre arc, and they're just choosing the wrong targets at the moment, Old Ivanhoe.
Tossed up. Rattray Wood just shoves his man out of the way, and no subtlety in that, and the umpire quite rightly points out the free kick. So Old Geelong should be able to clear their lines here. Short kick to Horsfall, who takes a strong mark, despite the attention of his opposite number in 3, Powell. Now he's got a half back to Horsfall. Set to kick up towards the wing. Well, don't know about Colgrave claiming that. He's done well to win it, though, for his team. And then a kick up towards half forward, bouncing ball. Got to be gathered here by Nichols. Does so now on the left boot. Wheels around, goes back towards full forward. A good use of the body by Nichols.
Push out.
No illegal use of the body by Nichols. Free kick to Old Ivanhoe. They've got away with that one there.
Yeah, from here, I mean, we're side on, of course, but it looked like he did shove him in the shoulder. I thought it was a good play, but...
Rattray Wood was the target, knocked away from him by Graham, and it's come out the back now. Franklin with a grubber up towards half forward. Good use of the body there by Nash. Got rid of his man, and then he kicks it out to Furphy, who marks. It just lets the umpire know exactly where the mark is, because this will be right on his range, Will Murphy.
Yeah, good kick from Charlie Nash there too. Spot the runner.
Well, you've seen him have 2 shots now, Dale. One's just fallen short, one's gone through. What do you reckon from here? Has he got the distance?
Oh, geez, I don't know. Pressure on here. Look, I reckon it's right on. I reckon he'll come around and try and hook it around. Yep, he does.
He does on the right boot. Looks
I don't-
good off the boot. And I reckon he has got it. He's pushing the limits of his range, Will Murphy, but he's got his second this time.
Yeah, I don't like it when he comes around to the side. He gets under it and hooks it, but it just got in.
Just snuck over the line. So Will Murphy's got a couple now. He becomes the game's first multiple goal scorer. After being denied a chance for goal from close range, Old Geelong, Old Ivanhoe have gone right up the other end and made the most of their opportunity. 7-3-45 to 3-6-24. And that is on the second term scoreboard for the Harlow Bar. We've played just over 18.5 minutes in it.
Yeah, so just back on that, I think, yeah, he just completely loses his technique when he tries to go for distance. He actually kicked it further, running straight at the goals earlier before. But, yeah, twice now he's gone a little step out to the right to try and get extra distance and just, yeah, gets right under it.
Well, you won't mind as long as they keep going through. And you don't only just get the distance that time. Ball back in the middle now. Picking around. Here's Harrison. Goes with the outside of the right boot out towards the boundary line. It's going to bounce over. Play now. A couple of appeals for insufficient intent, but umpire was never interested. Just a boundary throw in there.
I am looking forward to seeing the Premier Data stats, if we've got them, for metres gained from Sam Harrison this half.
Yes, he has covered a lot of territory with ball and hand and with kicking as well. Ball tossed up now. Lazaro goes with a hand pass in. Ball to Green, who's taken it. A good tackle. Great play from Rattray Wood. Rewarded with a free kick for holding the ball. Wastes no time. Gets it to Gibbs, who throws a kick that barely floats in the air. And Bird takes the mark at centre half back. He thought about going across to Harrison. He's still thinking about it. In the end, wants to conduct a longer switch. It's a good mark. Harrison's going to get on the end of it now. Runs a bit of distance and goes with a really short kick to Adams. Play on's the call. Oh, spearing pass from Adams. What a beautiful kick inside 50. Straight onto the chest of Jack Colgrave. Nearly burnt a hole through his chest. And now Jack Colgrave will line up for goal. He'll be kicking from about 50 metres out, but not much of an angle to speak of.
Yeah, something a bit different here. Set shot for Old Geelong, but yeah, it's a decent kick. He'll be kicking from just outside 50.
Back into the side this week, Jack Colgrave, one of 4 changes for Old Geelong. And he's only kicked 3 goals, 8 for the season, so this not his forte. He comes in now, he gets very close to the man
close
on the mark, and he was looking for just to gain that extra couple of metres. The kick has fallen short as a consequence. In the pocket now, bouncing around. And picking it up was Matthew Nichols, but over the line for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, shame there. Like, so it was a beautiful kick inside 50, but yeah, just looking for distance, was way too close to the man on mark, and just, yeah, should have actually stopped.
Now Christie with our special comments, thanks to Hit IQ. Quick snap towards goal by Nichols, he's got it! Well, that was something out of nothing. Hodge with the tap down to Nichols. Instinctive snap, and that's a much-needed goal for the visitors. And Jack Nichols getting his second goal of the game, and a badly needed one. 4-6 place, 7-4, so a 16-point deficit. Old Geelong still to climb, and that's in this second-term scoreboard for Harlow Bar. And a potential goal of the day contender for Terminus Hotel, North Fitzroy. Instinctive play from Jack Nichols.
Yeah, it was really good kick on the left too. Nice little hook. But yeah, nice little tap.
So Old Geelong getting one against the grain here. Important goal for them. We're into time on now in this second term. And we saw what Old Ivanhoe were able to do in the first term. At about this point onwards, they got a couple of goals. Can Old Geelong respond in kind? They forced the ball with good pressure up towards half forward. And they've affected the turnover as well. Yeah, Dixon gets the hand pass away. Looking for Jones, and now Sloss was taken high. He'll get the free kick at right half forward. Will Sloss. Or Will Sloss, rather. Too far out to score, so he's going to spear it into the pocket, and there'll be another free kick here. And it's going to be the other Nichols, Michael, this time. It's the number 26 Jack getting a goal moments ago. Now Michael Nichols with an opportunity. He'll be kicking from 30 out on a 45-degree angle.
Yeah, again, reward for effort here, Old Geelong. I said, rather than just bombing it in, they're actually looking for the lead now and hit up leads, and yeah, got rewarded.
So, big chance here. It's a 15-point lead as things stand. Can they get it back to within single figures? He likes it off the boot, does Matty Nichols, and he duly converts. And this is a big couple of minutes now for the visitors. They've got a couple of goals in a rush. And all of a sudden, it's only 9 points here. 5-6-36 plays. 7-3-45. And it's on the second term scoreboard here for Harlow Bar. This has been a big couple of minutes for the visitors, Dale.
Hasn't it? Yeah, it's been really good. Like I said, Old Geelong just haven't let Old Ivanhoe, because they did threaten early, but yeah, Old Geelong have really tightened up, and geez, their run across half back again has been a feature of their game.
They have been really good for most of this match. They haven't really allowed Old Ivanhoe to get away too much. And once the lead got threatening, they managed to rein it in. It's back only to 9 points. Murphy now with a hand pass. They're going backwards again. Hodge to Sloss. Gets away from his man. Gets the hand pass out towards Nichols, who got down low. Play on, says the umpire. Here's Harrison again. Out to Sloss. And now taking in a strong tackle. That was good pressure there from Old Ivanhoe to lock things up. And it will be a stoppage.
Yeah, Old Geelong, it's the last few now, they're actually winning the midfield contest, which is, against Old Ivanhoe, it's a pretty good effort. But yeah, Old Geelong doing really well.
Yeah, Old Ivanhoe sort of getting hands to the footy, but Geelong's pressure forcing them back. Murphy couldn't get a kick away. Come out now to Jones with a hand pass away to Adams, who has a flying shot towards goal. Oh, gorgeous! What a snap from the boundary line from Adams. And now it's all of a sudden 3 points. Geelong on a tear as we close out this first half. There's your goal of the day, contender for Terminus Hotel North Fitzroy. It's 3 in a row from the visitors, and it's back to 3 points.
That's a proper goal. That was really good. Right foot banana from the right forward pocket. Great goal. One of the toughest kicks he can do.
James Adams with a beauty. Goal number 9 of the season. Doubt he's kicked many better than that this year. And as you do when you kick a brilliant goal, you dash straight to the bench these days, which he's done.
Yeah.
So he'll be telling everyone about how good that was. No doubt, and rightly so. 3 points all of a sudden. It's 21 points only a couple of minutes ago. They've come back in a hurry. Now it's Old Ivanhoe's turn to response. Murphy with the centre clearance. Up towards centre half forward.
Not good.
Knocked away. Murkoff trying to push up the ground. He couldn't get an effective kick away. And now Franklin applying the tackle. And it's a toss up here at centre half forward.
Just saw Hamish Pearson go down there in the contest, but he's up.
Murkoff grabs out of the ruck, has a shot towards goal. It's going to go across the face and knocked away by Page. Out of play for a boundary throw in. Sorry about that, Dale.
No, it's just right. Just Hamish Pearson in a marking contest there, copped an elbow to the shoulder. It looks like, but yeah, he's landed. Sorry, elbow to the head, but landed awkwardly on his shoulder, so he's got a sore shoulder.
Keep an eye on that one. Inside attacking 50 now for Old Ivanhoe. Murkoff got the tap away. Cunningham applying the tackle. Comes out now to Whiteman, who was taken strongly. Old Geelong's defence holding up here. 26 and a half gone in this second term for the Harlow Bar. 3 points. Murkoff, Green. Another stoppage. Next goal, if there is one before halftime, you feel will be really important. Murkoff slaps it towards goal, gets it out of a bit of space to Murphy, who goes with a hand pass back inboard looking for McKenzie, who gathered it, spins out of a tackle and snaps and goals!
Another one.
Rowan McKenzie responds in kind with a banana of his own and pushes out the advantage to Old Ivanhoe. It's back out to 9 points. Beautiful goal from Rowan McKenzie, and we're trading goal of the days. For Terminus Hotel North Fitzroy. McKenzie answering Adams with a beauty from the pocket.
Yeah, not as much time to think about that one. It was a nice little Rovers goal, but yeah, found the gap and had to go with the banana off the right, and yeah, beautiful goal.
and spun out of the tackle as well on the way. Got away from his man. It was a beautiful finish. As we look at the scoreboard, 8-3-51 to 6-6-42.
Yeah, Murkov hasn't been as dominant in the first half, but he's just starting in the last couple of minutes to start really dominate again in the middle, and that's sort of reflecting now.
3 straight to 4-3 in this term in favour of Old Geelong. And they've chipped away at the deficit. And it's still Old Ivanhoe who holds sway here. 9 points, 28 gone in this second term. Murkov grabbed that one out of the ruck. The kick was smothered. Still gained about 15 metres. Bouncing around Powell. He swivels onto the right boot, sets a kick up towards half forward. Oh, going back with a flight.
Not sure.
Terrific mark for whoever it has been paid for.
Both of them.
I think both had claims to it. Horseful in the end. Great grab. Great courage from both he and Franklin, truth be told. But it's the number 3 who's got in the end and goes with a kick out to Grodsky, who's marked at 1 metre inside the field of play. And what they wouldn't want to do here, Old Geelong, is concede another one just before half-time. They've worked so hard in this second term. Kick up the line. Reece Smythe might have been held there. Oh, Nichols has done well. Gets to a few. Lines up for goal. Sends it all the way home. Jack Nichols with his third. We are trading worldies right now. That is a beauty from Jack Nichols. That's another goal a day contender for Terminus Hotel, North Fitzroy. Don't want to keep plugging them, but Dale Christie, we just keep seeing beauties kicked in this second term. That's another one.
We really do, and there is nothing better than seeing a left foot up, break free, and turn onto the left and whack it through. Beautiful kick.
That is a ripping goal from Jack Nichols. So Adams with the banana, and then McKenzie with the banana after ducking out of a tackle, and then Nichols getting away from 2 tackles and kicking it from 50. Yeah, what an entertaining first half it has been here. 15 goals in it. There's been some entertaining football between 2 high-quality sides here. And Old Geelong look like they're going to win the clearance again. Kick up towards half forward. No mark taken. Spills out to Nichols again. Good tackle by Reece Smythe. Not letting him get anywhere that time. And it'll be a ball up just inside attacking 50 here for the visitors, who continue to press. And 5 goals to 3 in the term for Old Geelong. They've come back with a rush here in this second term. Comes out now to Lazaro. Ran into a brick wall. Cunningham. He's caught a tackle by Adams. Oh, they sensed there was a free kick there, Old Geelong. The umpire said no. Still inside 50 here for the visitors. Murkov grabbed it out of the ruck, kicked it out of there with his thigh. Umpire waved play on. Cleary kick up towards half-back. Umpire waving play on once again. A lot of holding going on from all in sundry. There might have been a throw in there. Umpire not prepared to pay a free kick at this point. And then it was gathering Higgins who kicked it towards the attacking 50, but not before the siren sounded for half-time to bring to an end a highly entertaining first half here at Chelmsford Park. A ripping game of football, and as things stand, it is only a 3-point lead to the ladder leaders. Old Geelong with their top 4 hopes up for grabs, not going anywhere. And at the main break, it is 8-3-51 to 7-6-48. Matthew Donald with you. Dale Christie for special comments is with me. Dale, your thoughts on a rollicking first half?
Wasn't it? That was awesome. Really good goals, great kicking. But yeah, Old Geelong, like I said, the run and carry is breaking Old Ivanhoe's midfield at the moment. So we'll see if that continues.
Goal scorers to this point for Old Ivanhoe. The one multiple goal scorer is William Murphy with 2. Singles to McManus, Charlie Naish, McKenzie, Waldron, Cunningham and Whiteman for Old Geelong. Jack Nichols has got 3. And then singles to Harrison Cole, Adams, Matthew Nichols and Bird. This is the VAFA Premier B match of the day on Community TV. This is the showcase weekend for Premier B men's action. So we are covering all the games in round 16's Premier B fixture. As we do head to the break, we will go around the grounds for Abercrombie's. Proudly supporting the Old Geelong Football Club since 2019. Experience the Abercrombie's way today. Late in the first half in most of these games. In fact, it is half-time between Old Camberwell and Caulfield Grammarians. Old Caulfield Grammarians with a 4-point advantage, 5-4-34 to 4-6-30. Old Trinity with a big lead over Fitzroy, 10-4-64 to 3-5-23 at the main break in favour of Old Trinity. Old Carey with a lead over Williamstown CYM, so they've turned that one around after trading at quarter time. A 6-goal second turn from Old Carey, 7-7-49 to 5-4-34. And then this is a match of real interest at Elstonwick Park at the moment. Old Melburnians, 8-4-52. Hampton Rovers, 8-4-50 at the main break. So 8th v 10th. Old Melburnians need to win to keep their finals dreams alive. Hampton Rovers looking for their first win of the season. 2 points separating the two teams at half-time. And it is just 3 points separating Old Ivanhoe and Old Geelong here at the main break. We will take a half-time break. We will bring you the second half right after this on VAFA TV. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, everybody, to Chelsworth Park. You are watching the VAFA Premier B match of the day on VAFA TV, the showcase weekend round 16 action of Premier B men's football. And it's half-time here between Old Ivanhoe and Old Geelong. 3 points separating the two sides after an excellent first half, very entertaining first half of football between the two sides. I'm Matthew Donald. I've got Dale Christie with me. Dale, the rain's starting to come down. How do you see this second half playing out?
Yeah, look, it's probably going to suit Geelong in a way because they're running carry and they're just sort of their chaos ball inside 50. Their crumbing goals have been pretty good. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see if they can continue that pressure.
As long as the breeze doesn't blow into us, we're fine.
Yeah, very different conditions.
The rain falling down as is now, we're okay with. As the second half begins, Donnell winning the tap down against Murkoff. So it's a good win there for the number 24. Hacked off the ground by Old Geelong out towards half forward. Reeves Smythe gathering it and caught! He was too slow there. Harry Graham swooped. Advantage taken. Flying shot towards goal. Oh, it's just bounced wide. What a start to the second half that would have been for Old Geelong. Having the shot at goal was Lazaro there, but he just missed. That's our 2-point deficit. 8-3 to 7-8. 8-3 to 7-7 rather, as the ball is brought back into play. Murkoff front spot, knocked away from him at the kick in. And then the hand pass was looking for Hodges. It's been turned over. McKenzie now to Murphy, who's away. Goes with the outside of the right boot towards half forward. It was there. It was bounced off the chest there of Naish. And then a snap towards goal. Is also across the face that time from Nagel. So both sides exchanging points here early in this second half. And it's a 3-point lead to Ivanhoe once again. Quick ball movement, given that it's raining. And it's going to be Bird to take the kick in. There's not a lot of numbers out here, but he's still prepared to come out this side to Harrison in the back pocket.
Yeah, the long kick down the line's meeting straight into Murkoff's hands, and that's where he's gone because there's no other options.
Murkoff's not going to get to the contest, though, and it's been knocked away. And now McManus goes with a kick up the line towards half forward, which is a good one. Old Ivanhoe maintaining possession here. Naish called to go now by the umpire, so he drives it into the forward pocket instead. There was Page who knocked it away. And Old Geelong looking to get it out of their high clearing kick. That's pretty aimless. Just getting a bit of distance, but it's fallen straight into the hands of Rattray Wood, who's marked it on centre wing. And he's just going to drive it back inside with a floating torpedo. Lazaro gathered it well and goes to switch the play. You can see right behind this kick now, everyone's packed in under the roof there over in the grandstand over there. Everyone's seeking shade. And witnessing a great game of football here between two sides fighting desperately for its finals prospects. Horseful short to Hayne, who's got Bird outside if he wants to, but instead he goes longer. Bouncing ball, gathered cleanly here by Nichols. Steps inside, around one, around two. Drives along towards full forward. He's got a man at the back. Couldn't quite get the carry to him. It was knocked away. Then Jones is caught by Oppie. Somehow it comes out now. Snap towards goal by Cole. Goes across the face. Bounces up on its end. And out of play for a boundary throw in. Right up against the point post here for Old Geelong inside their attacking 50.
Yeah, again, one out. Old Geelong, he had 10 metres on his opponent, but it just came short. And unfortunately, yeah, that allowed Old Ivanhoe to get in front of it. Be another missed opportunity.
We're enjoying a bit of a sun shower now. Chemsworth Park. Murkoff edged his man under the football, couldn't gather it cleanly, comes out now to Oppie, and then Reeves Smythe goes with a kick with the outside of the boot, out towards Naish at half back. Terrific kick. Now he's trapped. He's got Murphy short. Hasn't seen him yet. Murphy's got a man on him now, and goes short with a kick again. Now Reeves Smythe, who runs under the rainbow and kicks up towards the back flank. And it's the Circa who's got it now. They've chipped this around quite nicely. McManus now takes the mark. And then he goes with a kick towards half forward. It was knocked away. Harrison with the hand pass out. Page falls over, bundled over there. He was. There'll be a ball up. It was Naish who applied the pressure there.
It's a postcard over this side of the ground, isn't it? It's the rainbow over the ground. It's a beautiful setup. Sun shower, big rainbow, good game of footy.
You don't get rainbows too often at the football. I can't remember the last time I saw one. Old Geelong with the clearance. High kick up towards the wing. Oh, Colgrave did everything but mark it. Did well to get to the ball. Now, that might have gone out of play. It did. When if my man with the sleeves, the boundary umpire, if he says it went out of play, it went out of play. Trusted him with that. Boundary throw in. Yeah, look at that. We've got it. Right, look at the rainbow. It was all the way.
It's one of the arcs, isn't it?
It is.
50 to 50.
We have 3 arcs today. In fact, there may even be parts of a double rainbow I can see as well. Meanwhile, back at the footy, we've got a good contest on our hands here. Tossed in centre wing. Neutral territory. Murkoff front spot. Tapped it down. Murphy was there. Couldn't gather it cleanly. Then hacked it off the ground. Only as far, though, as Nichols, who barrels a high kick up towards half forward. Good judgment there by Colgrave. Used the first ball just to palm it down to himself and then took it on the second attempt easily. Goes on the right boot in towards the forward pocket. No mark taken. It's in a dangerous position now. Oh, it comes out now for Hodge, who lost it. Couldn't gather it cleanly. And then applying the tackle there was Naish. Diving on top of his man, locks it up. There will be a ball up. That 15 metres out here from Old Geelong's goal. Murkoff taps it towards the boundary line. Murphy looking for Franklin with a hand pass. Missed him. And now Lazaro gives the hand pass away. Adams caught. Good tackle there by Mantello, holding the ball.
What's happened there?
Goes with the kick, and there is a player down there. I didn't see that.
No, he just fell.
It's Nichols who's down. He's up on his feet now, but limping very heavily. In the meanwhile, in all of that, the kick's been turned over. William Sloss has taken the mark at centre-half forward. Elliot Nichol is still making his way up the ground in the hands of trainers.
He just fell. It wasn't a contact. It was just, fell. Twisting, I think.
He's gathering a little bit of momentum as he walks away, but still hobbling. He's off the bench now, and Blake Glidden to replace him. Meantime, Will Sloss yet to kick a goal today. A chance to put Old Geelong in front. He's hooked this, and he's only just snuck through for a minor score. 1 behind to the tally of Will Sloss.
Old Geelong really having to work hard for their goals today. But yeah, that was a set shot. Missed opportunity again.
It's back to 2 points here in this on the third term scoreboard for Archiclad. We're going a barrel up the middle of the ground. Don't see that too often, particularly in these conditions. It's slapped back towards half forward. Adams almost had the tackle there on Cunningham. The latter did well to slip away. Donnell gets a hand pass away to Sloss. Spun out of trouble with another hand pass back looking for Donnell. And then Nace trying to charge through. Caught by Green. And it's locked up at centre half forward here for Old Geelong. We'll get another stoppage. Murkoff with the tap down. Bird. Hand pass back now to Nichols, who goes with a kick out wide. Looks for Dixon. Couldn't gather it cleanly. Then he's got to go and fight for it at ground level. That's another stoppage. Fortunately, we've got no boundary experts for us today, Dale, to keep us covered on injury updates.
No, it's definitely an ankle. He just rolled his ankle turning, it looks like.
We'll keep an eye on that. We are next to the interchange bench, so hopefully we'll see Nichols back out there soon. Mantello now receives the hand pass, looks to go with a kick inside 50, knocked away. They're in trouble now. Free kick. Advantage paid. It's going the way of Old Geelong. Lazaro with a hand pass over the top. And now the kick from Dixon towards half forward. He was pushed as he kicked it. Umpire Wade play on. Colgrave over the top to Lazaro with a hand pass. He's got Sloss at half forward. Got to beat a couple. On hands and knees now. Just about gets the hand pass away looking for Hodge. It's still in dispute here. Comes out now to Nichols once more. He's been lively. Spins it around, but he didn't look where he kicked it. And he's been turned over. He's kicked it to the opposite 26 in Fraser. And now old Ivanhoe can look to break. Kick up towards the wing. Donnell coming in from the side. Marks.
Yeah, he's worked hard today, Donnell. He's got to keep going, though, unfortunately, because he's with Murkov for 90% of the game.
I don't think he meant to spear that pass into Hodge, but he did. And he's got better as the game has gone on, as Lockie Donnell. He's fought very hard today. It'll be interesting to see if he can get the distance here. This will take a very good kick.
Heavy ball, 60 out. No.
Confident in himself, Hodge. The kick falls short. Colgrave was there, couldn't take the mark. And then was caught a tackle. He's got free now. Now he'll be gone because he was tackled a second time. Glidden penalises him holding the football. So old Ivanhoe get it in full back. He's got Murphy out wide who's worked hard. Good defensive effort there. And appeals for a free kick. 2 nickels for a hold. It's fallen on deaf ears. It'll be a boundary throw in. Boundary umpire's got to hop into the bush to go get the footy. Good defensive effort, though, by Nichols. It looked like Murphy was going to take that mark pretty comfortably in the end. The umpire tosses it back in at half forward now. Murkov with the tap down. Oppie with the tackle. And another stoppage here. Murkov looking for Oppie again. Cunningham. Gathered there by Jones. Kicks up towards full forward. Colgrave, was he held up? Wait, play on. Snap towards goal off the ground. It's there. Brilliant finish. I think that might have been Harry Graham there who got boots of ball. Well, didn't have much time to react there, Harry Graham. Didn't even have time to pick it up. He's just swung a boot out and it sailed through. And we get out to the catalogue of goal of the day contenders for Terminus Hotel, North Fitzroy. I mean, as good a goal as it is, it might not even make the podium today. No. But I'll tell you what it has done. It's given Old Geelong the lead as we approach the midway mark in this third term.
Yeah, again, Old Geelong having a fight. They're really scrapped for their goals today. But, yeah, it's really good effort there. Graham off the ground. Yeah, you take them, especially in the wet.
8-8-56 plays 8-4-52. And that is on the Archie Clutch scoreboard in this third term. Nearly 12 minutes gone in it. They've been terrific today, Old Geelong.
Yeah, so Murkov again looking for the... Doesn't want to jump anymore, Murkov. He just wants to wrestle.
Wants to wrestle. And it works for him that time. He gets the tap down. Hacked off the ground back towards Murphy, who looks to soccer it a little further forward. Now Cunningham spins out of trouble. Slides the hand pass out. Now they've got an opportunity for the quick reply. Kick towards goal from Naish. Goes across the face.
Do we give him the benefit of the doubt then? We're going for the pass?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
We're feeling generous
It
today.
didn't look like a shot on goal. I think he was just trying to weight it.
Yeah, it didn't look like a full-blooded kick. Speaking of full-blooded kicks, Bird drives it back inside. Fly there from Pearson. Couldn't complete the mark. And Harrison, again, neat little kick to Cole, who's got it now on the wing. He's got Dixon further on, but he looks to go beyond that. Looking for Sloss. He was caught behind there, had to affect the spoil, brought it to ground. Cole follows up, gets a hand pass from Lazaro. This is a good tackling pressure. Lazaro's caught over the boundary line. That was good pressure by Franklin. And it will be a boundary throw in front of Old Geelong's bench. This game's starting to go up a gear here. So much on it for both teams today. Murkov front spot, he slapped it into his face. That's an own Falcon. And it's gone out of play again for a boundary throw in. You won't want to watch that one on the replay. Not some of his finest ruck work.
Double tap into the face. Wouldn't be a training move.
So take 2 from the boundary throw. I bet Murkov doesn't try that again. Against Donnell. Yeah, that time he tries to punch it forward. Murkov. The tackle by Eggins locks things up.
Yeah, I'd like to see Donnell try and get some space on Murkov at these rucks. He tried to then.
Yeah. He's trying to. Good use of the body there by Murkov. Although Green rows it. Kicks inside 50. It's a shallow entry. And Reeves Smythe, as he's done a few times today, he's taken the intercept mark. The switch is a little dangerous, though. Asking a fair bit now of Vasurka. Goes up towards the wing. It's a good spoil. Knocked over the boundary line. That time it was Grodsky who thumped it out of play for a boundary throw in. And for the first time since the opening minutes of this match, Old Geelong with the lead now, 3-point advantage. It's been a good response after a defeat last week to Old Trinity, who themselves are a pretty good side, but they must have felt that they could have got the victory last week, the visitors. But they've given themselves every chance today. Gibbs, well, he was taken high there by Sloss. Umpire wave play on. Just having a look. Can't see Nickel on the bench. I'm not sure if he's come back onto the field. It doesn't look like he's receiving any. Well, he might still be on the bench. I'll continue to keep an eye on that. As the ball's tossed back in. Off the ground by Naish, up the wing. But getting down low was Ed Hayne, who takes a good mark. The rain stopped all of a sudden now. Oh, and a good mark again from Reeves. Smythe going back with the floats. It's been Scott Dixon at one end and Nick Reeves-Smythe up the other, who have done a great job at intercepting the ball on their respective sides today. They're just chipping it around in defence now, Old Ivanhoe, just to try and take a bit of a sting out of this Old Geelong momentum. Now called to go by the umpire.
50.
Oh. Now, did he call play on or did he call move it on?
I heard a whistle.
Oh, I thought, yeah, well, regardless, it's going to be 50. Paddy Naish to be advanced further up the ground. And this is important territory now for Old Ivanhoe. Kick goes up towards half forward. Great kick to Waldron, and then another one inside 50. Spearing pass onto the chest of Lucas Agrotis, who's got it in a difficult position, but is within range.
Yeah, really good link-up movement then. Again, the 50-metre penalty really threw everyone out of whack then, and Old Ivanhoe found some loose players.
So he's kicked 10-3 this season as Agrotis, averaging 2 goals a game. He kicked 2 last week as well from 15 disposals, so he did play well last week. They all did, Ivanhoe, to be fair. To give them back the lead. Comes in now on the right boot. It's gone close, and I reckon it's just got over the line. We'll wait on the goal umpire's signal. 6 points.
Yeah, just floated in then, didn't it? Didn't hit that well.
No, it didn't. But it got the distance. That's all that matters for Old Ivanhoe. And Agrotis is on the board. And Old Ivanhoe have the lead back now. 9-5-59 plays 8-8-56. 17 gone here in this third term for Archie Cladd. It's goal for goal in the third term.
Yeah, no clear standouts at the moment. Like I said, the game plans for both teams this quarter, so it's hard to really pick out what they're trying to do at this stage because the ball is a bit wetter. But yeah, it's just a real good game of footy.
There's been a terrific match thus far. Cunningham caught. Good tackle there by Graham. Umpire wave play on. Old Geelong going to come up with the football anyway. Now Hodge on the left boot, snaps towards full forward. Mark taken there by Connor Dixon. It was good use of the body there by Cole to keep his opponent out of the way and allow Dixon to take an uncontested mark.
Yep.
And Old Geelong's leading goal scorer coming into today can give the visitors the lead back straight away here.
Yeah, I think that's the first time today that Old Geelong had 2-1 out in their forward line. And yeah, good play I think it was by Cole to shepherd out.
3 goals last week, 27 for the season, Dixon. You can make it 28. And you can put Old Geelong back in front here. And that goal for goal continues. 9-8-62 plays 9-5-59 on the Archie Cladd scoreboard. And this game looks like it's going to go to the wire, Dale Christie.
Yeah, again, it's... I mean, I know we've mentioned it a few times, but the metres gain across on that far wing from Sam Harrison is... It might be the difference today because, like I said, he's carrying the ball really well. He's using the ball really well, but he's just seems to have a free rein. So I don't think if you're Old Ivanhoe, you'd want to continue that to happen. Special comments thanks to Dale Christie and to Hit IQ's game-changing protect concussion management system. Use VAFA 50 as your code to get $50 off at hitiq.com. Back in the middle now, Murkov leaping to get the tap away. McKenzie was in there. So was Lazaro. Still with Lazaro. Murkov out to McKenzie. Got it back. Whistle.
Contact below the knees. Free kick to McKenzie. Comes back off his mark and goes with a good kick up towards half-forward Gibbs. Now driving kick from Naish up towards full forward. Murkoff got down there. He got hands to it. Couldn't complete the mark. And it'll be a ball up at the top of the square now for Old Ivanhoe. Murkoff grabs it out of the ruck. Can he get boots at ball? No, he went with the hand pass instead. And it's going to be cleared away by Old Geelong. Sloss playing in front. Mantello with the spoil away. And then it was Powell who just kept it alive. Backed in towards a dangerous position. Old Geelong with the numbers. A whistle. Free kick. Advantage to be played here for the visitors. Kick up towards the wing now. Cole in a 1-on-2. And they'll take that. Knocks it over the boundary line. 50-50 ball on the wing. Neutral territory here. Right in front of us now, Chrissy.
Yeah, it's good that they've brought the game over here.
Yeah, nice change of pace. It's a good opportunity for the sides to make a raft of changes now. As our boundary umpire tosses it back in. Murkoff grabbed it out of the ruck, got rid of Donnell there. Kicks up towards half forward.
Dropped his knees.
Now,
yeah, good decision there. Dropped his knees.
McKenzie was looking for the free kick. The umpire said no, we'll have a ball up instead. Murkoff punched that one forward. McKenzie looking to run onto it. Hand pass comes out now. Sloss used the body well. Scrubby little kick forward. Mantello. Oh, now he might have been taken high there, but the umpire said he ducked into it, so play on. Hand pass comes out and had a horseful. Great smother, though. Good defensive pressure, and it stayed in play. It was good stuff by Franklin. And now Powell with a kick up towards half forward. Both players holding. Umpire wave play on McKenzie. Out to Waldron now. Gets away from a couple. Looks to straighten. Kicking towards the pocket. No mark taken. 50-50 ball here in the pocket. Comes over the top. Old Geelong should be able to work this one out now. Clipped out towards Green. Umpire wave play on. Come out to Naish once more. Snaps a kick towards the goal square. Good control there by Nichols. Gets the hand pass away to Harrison, who gives the hand pass back away once again. And now Birds pushed as he kicked it, but it's a good kick to Eggins in the end. It finds the target. They were playing with fire there, Old Geelong, but they've got away with it. They continue to dice with danger. Harrison on the run. Goes with a kick up towards Donnell. Front on contact. Takes the mark regardless. Wants to get up. He's got players running alongside. Hands it over to Green. And now Harrison once more, who kept on running. He gets around one man. Hands it inboard to Sloss. Gathers it on the bounce. Gives it back to Harrison. What a play this has been from Old Geelong. Harrison goes long. Oh, and it's just fallen short. Good positioning on the line there. Would have been a terrific goal, but it's come away now. Gibbs has marked it at halfback. He goes with a hand pass over the top to Cunningham, and then his hand pass is intercepted by Pearson. And this should be where I'd pass over to my co-caller, Dale, but I don't have one. Oh. What a play that was there from Old Geelong.
That was good call there, Matt, but yeah, you're almost as tight as Sam Harrison there, but tell you what, if they don't do something about Sam Harrison soon, Old Geelong might get ahead here.
Murkoff grabs it out of the ruck, kicks up towards half forward. Coming out to meet it there was Hayne. Caught in a strong tackle taken over the line there. Harrison had about 3 or 4 possessions in that chain, and then he came to the bench as soon as it was all done. Would have been the goal of the year, I reckon, if he'd kicked that. Would have been an amazing team player. Well, individual play as well.
Yeah, no, like I said, he's been good. Harder in the wet, but he's maintained his composure, and I don't think he's wasted a possession.
No, he's been outstanding today across halfback. Cunningham. Kick was smothered, bouncing into the pocket. Still trickling towards the line. Now, a couple of appeals for insufficient intent, but it's nothing doing, according to the umpire. Will be a boundary throw-in.
Looks like both teams are playing an extra man in defence at the moment.
We saw how good, particularly Scott Dixon and Reeve Smith have been intercepting in this match thus far. If they can get those players isolated and allow them to pick off opposition kicks, it'll play a big role for both teams in getting the win here. At the moment, it's Old Geelong who have the lead. 3-point advantage. Donnell got rid of Murkoff and just punches it away. And Grodsky with the tackle. So another stoppage. Just it once again, Donnell. Still got a hand pass away. Grodsky over the top there to Adams, who throws on the boot, gets a bit of distance up towards the wing. Good mark, though. It's coming back the other way. That time it was Rattray Wood who took it. And he's just going to send it right back whence it came. Murkov is there. Big spoilers. Come out now to Nagel, who's in a bit of space. Screws it around the body. But it's gone over the head there of the intended target in Fraser. And Donnell, who is getting better as the game's going on, takes the mark. Now that's a dangerous kick across the face. And it's gone out of bounds on the full. So an opportunity to switch and break wasted there for Old Geelong. And Old Ivanhoe will be able to get it back inside 50.
Very congested forward 50 here.
And Naisha stepped back into the field of play, so he's called to go. His kick was smothered. He was held up, though. It was good pressure on the line there by Hodge. Come out now to Oppie, who was tackled. Good defence there by Old Geelong, has locked it up. There'll be another stoppage inside attacking 50 for the hosts. Free kick for a hole, and it might be going the way. Bit of ruck lotto. Lockie Donnell this time with the winning ticket.
Yeah, Donnell's been good today. Like I said, he's won the last few, actually.
And it was a great start from Murkov, but after the opening 15 minutes, Donnell's really worked himself into the game. Adams kicked a sensational goal in the second term, did Adams. Now he's going to spear up the line to Dixon. That's a good kick. Takes one of his few marks today that hasn't been an intercept, Dixon. And now Michael Nichols, who also kicked a terrific goal in the second term.
Oh.
Wade play on now by the umpire. So spears a kick up towards half forward. Getting across there was Waldron to intercept. Now it's come out to Gibbs, who's in a bit of space. Rebounds out of the defensive 50, but the kick is to Harrison, who's back on the ground. Didn't get much of a spell.
Graham there with a 30-metre chase then.
And he might get that goal now, Harrison. He's going to get a 50-metre penalty. Didn't see what it was for, whether the man on the mark didn't come back after being told to. But this is going to bring Sam Harrison well within range here, you'd think.
Yeah, definitely. What is it? Directly in front, 35 out. And what we've seen so far today is executing his skills pretty well.
What's the easiest 50 metres he's gained all day?
Yeah, I didn't see what it was for. It was called pretty early, so maybe it was a bit of lip.
He's kicked just 3 goals for the season, Sam Harrison. But this for a 9-point lead for Old Geelong. It would be their biggest lead of the game. Harrison comes in, he's pushed it across the face.
Of course, he's let me down there.
Away to the right for a minor score. It's a 4-point lead, 9-9, 63 plays, 9-5, 59. 26 and a half gone here in this third term for Archie Cladd. Going to be Old Ivanhoe to bring it back into the field to play the kick, looking there for Rattray Wood, who's taken the uncontested mark in the end and looks to get the hand pass across to McManus. He spun into trouble, but he got it away to Naish, but the bounce was cruel for him. And now Old Geelong have all the numbers. They're going to drive it back inside 50 once again. It's a 1-on-2, and Reeves Smythe, pretty easy intercept mark for him in the end, saves the day.
Yeah,
and he goes short to McManus.
He's done that a few times today, hasn't he?
Yep. It was Dixon in the first half. It's been Reeves Smythe in the second. Gets it again here. Call to play on. Kicks it before the charging Dixon gets there. Kicks out towards Murkov. Well done there by Donnell to put him off. Hacked off the ground up towards half forward. Bit of a wrestle going on here.
Got the runners.
It's been one forward and it's going to be kicking in danger free kick. Now, that one was probably there. You don't see it paid all that often. Now
50.
There's going to be another 50.
Yeah, that was lip. Yeah, you're right. You don't see that very often. I guess in wet conditions as well, it happens more often. But yeah, another 50.
You don't see kicking in danger paid too much anymore, particularly with the contact below the knees rule that's been brought in the past decade. But this is a big boost now for Old Geelong because Old Ivanhoe were running back inside 50.
Yeah, it's too far out. You look for a pass.
Old Geelong will be able to manufacture an entry of their own. A set-up kick. And just slipping over there was Cole at the crucial time, and Murphy taking the relieving mark there for Ivanhoe. He's got Mantello this side if he wants to go with the switch. Instead he goes the other way.
Yeah, it was unlucky there. It was a good lead and a good kick, but unfortunately as he planted his foot to take off, he just slipped.
Pat Naish goes with the kick towards centre half back to McManus. It's a good one. Now he plays on. Hands it over, and that could be holding the... Oh, it's high.
Oh. high.
The circuit was taken high. Got away with that one.
Yeah, it was unlucky. It was a good tackle.
It's a kick up towards the wing. Numbers flooding back now for Old Geelong. Gibbs. Eye kick towards half forward Murkov. Had to turn defender there because he was caught behind. Comes out now to Adams. Straightens with a kick up the line to Graham, who's got some space on his man. And he marks. He's not too keen to move this one quickly, is Graham.
A lot of Ivanhoe down the line.
He does go down the line. Cole used the body well. Now Nichols gets away from a couple of defenders. Looks to go with a kick in board. It split a couple of defenders. And now Naish, was he taken high there? It doesn't matter because the siren has sounded for three-quarter time. And we have a game and a half on our hands here. First v 7th. I tell you, it's a lot closer than that in terms of the calibre of the two sides. And at three-quarter time, it is Old Geelong who hold a 4-point lead at Chelsworth Park. 9-9-63 plays 8-9-5-59, 2 goals to 1 in the term. And it's the visitors who are desperate to cling on to their hopes of a final spot and getting into that top 4. They've got a 4-point lead at the final break. Matthew Donald, your main caller. Dale Christie providing special comments. Dale, your thoughts on that third term?
Yeah, again, it's Old Geelong from the opening bounce have really looked at their run and carry across half back, and that's still working. That game plan hasn't changed all day. It's working. They're trying to run Old Ivanhoe off their legs. What they've got to make sure, though, is that they bounce back because now you're starting to see Cunningham get into the game, Paddy Nations get into the game. Their classes might show out as everyone starts getting tired, but now it's important that they keep going. I've been really impressed with Donnell in the middle, and he's working his guts out there. He's trying to obviously tire out Murkov, who hasn't been as dominant as what he was in the first quarter.
Going quickly around, we'll go over the scorers firstly. The goal scorers for Old Geelong. Jack Nichols with 3 singles to Harrison Cole, James Adams, Harry Graham, Connor Dixon, Michael Nichols, and Matthew Bird. And for Old Ivanhoe, 2 goals to Will Murphy, singles to Lucas Agrotis, Trent McManus, Charlie Naish, Rowan McKenzie, David Waldron, and Max Whiteman. Around the grounds for Abercrombie's as we turn for home at three-quarter time. Old Camberwell, 16-point lead over Caulfield Grammarians. Old Trinity with a 49-point advantage over Fitzroy. Old Carey leading by 10 points over Williamstown. And it's still 2 points between Old Melburnians and Hampton Rovers. 10-7 plays 10-5. Stick around. This is the VAFA Premier B match of the day available to you on VAFA TV. The Showcase Round 16 for Premier B men's action. It is three-quarter time. Old Geelong with a 4-point lead. How will this final term pan out? Stick around. We'll bring you all of that right after this. Welcome back, one and all, to Chelsworth Park. It is three-quarter time, and what a grandstand finish we have got coming up for you. It is just 4 points the difference between these two sides. Old Ivanhoe, your ladder leaders, and Old Geelong, who are only outside the top four on percentage, but desperately need a win to push their chances of playing finals football. And it is the visitors who hold sway at three-quarter time. 9-9-63 plays 9-5-59. Matthew Donald is my name. I've got Dale Christie with me. Dale, what an exciting final term we've got on our hands here.
Absolutely. How good's this when you've got, Old Geelong needing to win, obviously, to make the four. Old Ivanhoe fighting to keep, top spot, top two at least. And, yeah, it's a great game so far. But who's going to make the changes and who's going to change their game plan? Because at the moment, Old Geelong's probably got the game plan to win the game.
Brave enough to give us a tip?
Yeah, I'll go... If they shut down Sam Harrison, Old Ivanhoe will win. If they don't, I reckon he'll be the difference.
Well, one way or the other, we've got a thrilling final term on our hands here.
So that's me sitting on the fence, isn't
it? That is classic sitting on the fence, but that's absolutely fine. Because you'll notice I've not even asked myself to give a prediction. Glorious sunshine. We've had a little bit of everything today, quite literally. And as the players, I think are all in their final position. Not quite sure, what we're waiting on. Maybe we're just doing a little head count. Huge game, this one. Old Ivanhoe can maintain their one-game gap atop the ladder. And for Old Geelong, they can get into the top four if they get a win here. Start of the final term, and it's all on the line. Murkov and Donnell, what a fascinating battle that's been today. Donnell's done so well against Murkov, who has been as outstanding as always. And Murkov gets the hand pass away. Krodsky with the tackle there on Naish. It was a nasty clash there. Coming the other way, Lazaro. There's Murkov getting the tap back towards goal. Adams taking a strong tackle there by Cunningham. So neither side wanting to give an inch early in the last term. Or stoppages. Both rucks getting a hand to it that time. Cunningham got the hands free. Away to Murphy. Kick up towards half forward. Bouncing ball. It's tracking close towards the line. Naish is there. Got to contend with Bird. And that's right on the boundary line. So the umpire will ball this up. And will probably step a couple of metres inside the field of play here.
Yeah, I think Naish was obviously looking to draw the free there.
And Donnell's fallen over there. No. Murkov, good strength. Bird with a hand pass away to Adams. Kick up the line. And then going back with a flight, Reeve Smythe doing as he's done all this second half. Taking the intercept mark. He goes short to Franklin. Good work there by Nichols. Worried him out of it. And now Adams swoops. And Old Geelong are away. Kick up towards half forward there by Adams. Nice, and that's a good kick and a good mark taken there as well. This time by Michael Nichols, who's got it at right half forward. And he's going to plot his mark here and back himself to get the goal.
Yeah, it's a big kick. He's in the soggy side of the ground. He'd be kicking from 50.
Well, there's not many hands he'd rather it in. He's kicked 27 for the season, Michael Nichols. Only Connor Dixon's kicked more. What a start this would be if Nichols can convert here on the left boot from 50. The kicks never really looked like it was coming back. The first score of this final term is a minor. 9-10-64 Old Geelong, 9-5-59 Old Ivanhoe. The final term scoreboard brought to you by Abercrombie's. There's a 5-point lead to the visitors. I'll kick in. Donnell and Murkov are going to be the two here. Well done, Donnell.
Yeah. Held his ground there. Really good work.
Took front spot, held it all the way, and took the mark with one clean grab. And he gets to centre back inside 50 here for Old Geelong. And that's another good, strong mark. Trying to pick up who took that in the end. It's a great grab, and they'll get another look at goal here. When Old Mate does eventually decide to turn his back to us, he will in a minute. It is Nichols. Jack Nichols has already kicked 3 today. So he knows where the big sticks are. Lining up for goal number 4 now, Jack Nichols. To stretch this lead out to 10 points. He's kicked it across the face. It won't be a score. it'll be knocked out of play for a boundary throw-in.
Yeah, really shame then, Old Geelong again. They're doing a lot right. Big, strong mark in the middle. By Donnell, but then another good mark. But
now there might be a free kick here for a hold.
Directly in front.
And I think that's going to be Connor Dixon. It is Connor Dixon, the sharpshooter. The goal kicker, I'm reliably told, 28 for the season. So it is in good hands now. That mark as well to Donnell a minute ago, the mark of the day for Harlow Bar, certainly a contender. It's not been the best conditions for marking, but there's been some good aerialists on display. But meanwhile, back to the kicker, Connor Dixon, who's already kicked one in the third term. Can he kick a second? Yes, he can! And that's a huge goal. The track watchers knew that one was going through the moment it landed in Connor Dixon's hands. He's got his second. There was a huge bounty on the first goal, the final term, and it's gone the way of Old Geelong. They now lead by 10 points on the Abercrombie scoreboard here in this final term. 9-10-64 is 9-5-59. 11 points, my apologies. My maths is not great. But Connor Dixon with a couple of really important goals in his second half.
Yeah, some big, strong marks. Really big, strong marks there. But Old Geelong, the momentum, for probably the first time today, has actually swung to one side or the other. And if, like I said, at the moment, if someone's going to win with the current style of game, it's Old Geelong.
Well, since quarter time, 8-4 in favour of the visitors. So the balance of play over most of this match would suggest that they've been the better side. But they're still not safe. McKenzie coming in with the bump on Dixon. The umpire let it go. Nagel and Lazaro were both in there, as was Grodsky. Now here's Dixon. Got the hands free. And then the hand pass there has been charged down. It's gone out of play. It was Horsfall who had it. It's going to be a boundary throw-in instead.
Yep. So even there, you can see that Geelong's game style is still maintaining. Like they still want to run and carry and hand pass. And that was obviously the instruction at three-quarter time to not stop that. So we're still seeing it happen, and it's working.
Donnell there and Murkov both getting hands to it. Grodsky got the hand pass out, looking for Green, who got it to Lazaro. Now Harrison had a bit of a fumble, but still got it away to Dixon, who ran into Gibbs. Good tackle by the number 30. He's locked things up. Geelong not going anywhere beyond that play. And another stoppage here. Murkov flicks it down to space. Running on into it there is Murphy, who got away from his man. Goes one way, then the other on the left boot. Hooks it back towards the centre of the goals. Spinning out of trouble there and snapping towards goal was Fraser. But it was never likely. It's gone out of play for a boundary throw-in. Still an 11-point advantage to the visitors here. 6.5 gone in this final term. There's still an awful lot of football left to play.
Yeah, clever little tap there from Murkov over the back there to running Murphy. But yeah, Old Geelong back in numbers. I think everyone's forward to the 50 now.
And time he managed to flick it into space rather than into his face. Murkov grabbed it out of the ruck that time, although it's going to be Old Geelong who come away with it here. Green gets away from his man, run a long way, kicks it before the umpire pings him. Reeves Smythe got one hand to it, couldn't complete the mark, and then Nichols gets the hand pass away to Hodge, and now Colgrave gathers it, snaps towards goal. Will it go all the way?
Oh, he had a runner.
No.
He had a runner. Didn't use him.
It's gone across the face. It's a minor score. And I don't know if we're in handy point territory yet, but that makes it an even 2-goal game here.
Nichols running through the middle, and probably didn't see him. I hope he didn't see him. But that would have been an easy running into an open goal.
10-11 to 9-5. So they've had their opportunities.
Well, that's
as
it.
well,
I hate to say it,
Geelong.
but it's another missed opportunity.
21 scores to 14. And that kick down the line is looking for, Hayne was looking to drift in, couldn't complete the mark. High kick down the line to a one-on-one here. This is an important contest. Was knocked away there. Was good defensive effort there by Bird. But Murphy gets away now from Cole. He's got a man on the far side of the ground. The mark was taken there by Gibbs, who looks to switch the play further afield. This is an important kick coming inside 50 now. Murphy continued his run, and he received the kick. And he'll go back, and he should just be within range here. And a cheer squad is formulated behind the goal. Not sure whose side they're on. We'll know in a minute, as Murphy's going to line up for his third.
Yeah, great running from Murphy. He's covered across the side of the ground in a blink of an eye. Good kick by Paddy Nash, obviously into the leading Murph, and yeah, should go back and kick it. They need it.
Got to kick it. You don't know how many opportunities they'll get in this final term. They've got to make the most of set shots. Will Murphy's been excellent today, and he's hooked it. And the jeers will tell you, I think, whose side they're on. I think they're Old Geelong. But it makes it an 11-point game once again. 9-6 plays 10-11 here in this final term for Abercrombie's. 8.5 minutes gone in it as Bird looks to bring the kick back into play. Kick down the line. Donnell used the body well. Then it's come out now to Dixon. Bouncing ball out in front of Sloss, who's got to bend down and pick it up. And then well done by Cunningham, and Dixon going the other way. That was great effort from both players. Come out now to Hodge. And there was Cole again, who got the hand pass moving forward. Dixon couldn't gather it cleanly. And then McManus going in with a tackle, locks things up. On the far side of the ground, wing position between wing and half forward, really, for Old Geelong.
Yeah, so Geelong had runners in. They were set up for the run. They just didn't, Old Ivanhoe did really well to hold that up.
Murkov got hands to it. Cunningham with the tackle. And Murphy looked to get the hand pass back to Cunningham, but the boundary line got in the way of all those plans. And instead it's going to be tossed back in by the boundary umpire. Boundary throw in once more. Murkov taps it. Then Donnell punches it. Green sweating on Mantello. Then Sloss sweating on Oppie. This is good pressure here from Old Geelong. They're not letting Old Ivanhoe get away with it at all. And now it's come to Jones, who was caught down. Just got a kick away looking for Colgrave. Now it's come out to Nichols, who looks to go back with a hand pass. Gives it to Adams. Snaps! Oh, and misses.
Slipped again.
Just at the crucial time, Adams slipped. And now they're trading points. It's 2 even kicks once again on the Abercrombie scoreboard in this final term. 10-12 plays 9-6.
Yeah, critical stage again, obviously. And yeah, you slipped on kicking, but geez, it's a shame because, like I said, they're working so hard.
They're creating enough opportunities, Old Geelong. They'd be desperate to put one of these away. Kick down the line. Just got over the head of their Donnell, and Murphy tried to pick it up, but instead socketed it forward. And we can see some of the floodlights on the far side of the ground have been turned on for this final term. In fact, no, one of them is driving away. Don't know why, because we've got a ring-a-ding contest on our hands here. 12 points the margin, 10-12 Old Geelong, 9-6 Old Ivanhoe. Finals hopes on the line for the visitors. Minor premiership on the line for the hosts. Kick up towards half forward. Powell juggled the mark eventually. And he's going to want to bring it out this side. It's an all-or-nothing kick. It's a big one-on-one, this. No holding free kick. The umpire wave play on. Harrison looks to soccer it to his advantage. He slid in. He got it out to Nichols, who picked it up cleanly. Gives it back to Harrison. Sidesteps his man. The kick slews off the side of the boot, but it's going to work fortuitously for Jones. His kick was smothered. He'll get another chance, Jones. He'll drive it along towards full forward. One-on-one contest here. Knocked away there from Nichols. And then Reeve Smythe couldn't pick it up. And then it was taken away by Rattray Wood. He was dispossessed. Holding free kick. Going the way of the hosts. So they get out of trouble there, and it's going to be Reeve Smythe to take it.
Yeah, first, second, and third effort so from Old Geelong here on the wing. Got him forward.
In fact, it's Rattray Wood in the end to take the kick, and he's going to set it up the line. And use of the body by Hayne. Little nudge, got away with it. Moves it quickly, kick up towards half forward. Move that one quickly, Old Geelong, and they'll get another look at goal now. They'll have to make one of these opportunities count very soon. It's 12.5 gone in this final term, Lazaro. And it's James Adams who kicked a terrific goal in the second term. In these conditions, this is going to be a tough kick. But what a prize it would be if he can convert for an 18-point lead to the visitors. As we approach 13 minutes in the final term, Adams gets close to the man on the mark, sets the kick on its way, and he thumps it into the woodwork.
Geez, that's unlucky. That was a beautiful kick. 55, half the way up the post. Yeah, just hit the post.
Looked good off the boot, but it's only worth 1 point. It's 13 points the lead now for Old Geelong. And old Ivanhoe looking to waste no time bringing it in. They've got it to half back. They want to move things quickly here. Wobbler kick up towards the wing. It's gone over the head of everybody. Hayne getting back. He lost sight of it. And now it's come to Naish, who indulges in a bounce. Sidesteps his man. Straightens. Goes for goal. Marked on the line. And put through by Waldron. Great coast-to-coast goal by old Ivanhoe. They've pulled the trigger at the right time. And David Waldron's got his second.
Yeah,
a great team goal. Sorry there, Dale.
Oh, you're right.
And on the Abercrombie scoreboard in this final term, it is 10-6-66 to 10-13-73.
Yeah, Naish again, really composed. Like he didn't panic. Took a bounce, took a turn, hit a one-out target, and yeah, Waldron, good finish. But yeah, really good composure by Naish.
Terrific play, particularly in slippery conditions. We've seen players slip over a lot in this second half, and yet managed to change direction quickly and keep his feet. Tossed up once again. Jones with a kick forward. Sloss coming out to meet it. Got the hand pass away. He was taken high. Advantage paid. Jones runs to 50. Drives along towards goal. And it bounces through. It clears the pack. Tim Jones with a big goal from downtown. Gets it right back for the visitors. And it's a 13-point lead once again. Another goal a day contender for Terminus Hotel. He rolled the dice, he took the advantage, and he just cleared the pack, Tim Jones. Beautiful finish from outside 50. It's 13 points once again. 11-13, plays 10-6. 15 gone in this final term for Abercrombie's. And for your special comments, thanks to Hit IQ, here's Dale Christie.
Yeah, it's a great kick, but again, you can't underestimate the work there in the goal square to shepherd that ball through. Could have easily been touched, but yeah, good team play.
Huge moments in this match now. 2 goals in 2 minutes. And that's good pressure as well there from Whitehead holding the ball. It's a good tackle. And is it going to be a 50-metre penalty? It is as well. Didn't see what it was for. But it's now going to bring Max Whitehead within range. Whiteman, rather. Who has already kicked one today. The late inclusion. After Darcy Teal was a late out. Big opportunity here to get the goal right back again and make it a 7-point margin once more.
Yeah, when you're 80 metres out, you don't want to be giving away 50s when it's a close game.
So Max Whiteman, he'll be kicking from about 30 metres out, virtually directly in front. No mistake from Whiteman. He's got 2. And we've seen 3 goals in 3 minutes in this final term, and it's back to 7 points again on the Abercrombie scoreboard. 11-13-79, Old Geelong. 11-6-72, Old Ivanhoe. This is a terrific contest we've got on our hands, Dale Christie.
Oh, how good. I think both teams know the significance of it too, because they're not letting go, and yeah, it's goal for goal again. But they know what's on stake, don't they? I mean, Old Geelong are playing for their season, and they're playing like it, and Old Ivanhoe want top spot.
Yes, they do. They want to maintain that one-game advantage, and Old Geelong, there's such a logjam of teams. They'd just be desperate to get the win here and at least keep in touch with some of those teams and even push ahead of some others. Locked up. They still lead. 17 minutes in this final term. There's still an awful lot of footy left to go in this game. Still plenty of time for it to be won and lost. Murkoff flicks it out the back. Looking for Murphy. Got it away to Powell. Kicks inside, attacking 50 now. Waldron gets a hand pass away to Franklin, who had a bit of a fumble. And then Franklin's got to go in and apply the tackle again to lock things up inside, attacking 50 for the hosts, who are continuing to press. Starting to get tense here at Chelmsworth Park. And another free kick, but it's going to Old Geelong. And no advantage going to be played there. Lazaro was half tempted to take it on, but chose not to. Donnell gets it away to Bird. Kicks up towards the wing. And then Sloss was there, knocked away from him. And Grodsky was trying to rove it, but in vain. And it's a boundary throw in. So we make a change here on the bench. Mantello coming onto the ground in place of McKenzie. To Good effort to make a change here with the ball on the opposite side of the ground, but they've done that. Both rucks getting a hand to it again, but it's going to be Dixon who gathers it and kicks up towards half forward, one-on-one. Now it's inside 50. Good pressure. It's been turned over. Here's Nichols again, who's kicked three. Gets on the left boot. Great smother, though. Locked it up. Denied them the deep entry. Oppie trying to charge through. He did well. Oppie got through three of them. And then kicks up towards half forward. Was knocked away there from Waldron. Dixon's got to go in again. It's going to be one back by Johns. And then Grodsky with a kick up towards half forward. It's come loose. Here he is again. Nichols kicks towards full forward. And coming out sliding on the chest. Mark's been taken by Old Geelong. And this is a huge kick in the context of the match.
Yeah, Nichols didn't stop there, and he kept going. And that, little quick kick out of the pack, and fell fortuitously in the waiting arms.
And the benefits of playing in front, Michael Nichols sliding on his knees, taking the mark on his chest. His opponent, no hope of getting in the way. And a chance to push the margin out to 13 points once again. Michael Nichols already got one today. Can he double his tally here? Yes, he can. He puts it right through. And Old Geelong meeting the challenge once again posed by the ladder leaders. It's 13 points once more. And suddenly they can't miss. 12-13-85. Plays 11-6-82. We're approaching time on now in this final term. We've hit the 20-minute mark for Abercrombie's, and Old Geelong have got a 13-point lead.
Yeah, game on, isn't it? It's gone up a notch. Just looking in the middle now. You've got Cunningham in the middle. Although Murkov's come off.
Probably want to give him a couple of minutes spell and then bring him on for a final 5 or 6 minutes if the game is still up for grabs. But Geelong are going to look to win the clearance here. Lazaro gets it from Jones. Kicks up towards half forward, but there's Reeves Smythe again. Been excellent today across halfback.
Well, that's it. If Old Ivanhoe get up, he's going to be a major contributor for that. He would have had over 10 inside defensive 50 marks.
Now here's Murphy. Still not prepared to roll the dice and play on every opportunity. Kick to McManus, went through his hands. And it's at ground level now. Comes out to Nichols. He was caught by Rattray Wood. Locked up. Ball up. 21 gone in this final term. 13 points the advantage for Old Geelong.
Both ruckmen taking the opportunity of a break too, it looks like. Donnell's gone off with Murkov, so they'll both come back on for another spell, you would have thought, to finish the game.
Rattray Wood with a tap down. The mark taken, though, by McManus. Call to go now by the umpire. He's got to go. He's got the man of the mark to deal with. Has to hand pass it in the end to Rattray Wood, who in turn had to give the hand pass away as well. This is all very untidy, and there's an Old Geelong player down as well. We'll keep an eye on how that all unfolds in the next couple of minutes. Now Nichols gets the hand pass away to Harrison, who drives a kick in towards attacking 50. It's dribbling all along the way. It's towards Nichols, who will be happy to see this one over the line and out for a boundary throw-in. I don't know who that Old Geelong player was, but he looks like he's up and about. Can't really see him. Harry Graham must have been, looks like he's just playing loose behind the ball now. But he's up and about and does looks to me moving quite well. Franklin, hand pass looking for Cunningham, who bounced off his opponent, gets it away down to Naish, who just barrels it up towards centre half forward. It's come over the back to Nagel. Will it sit for him? No, it's bounced fortuitously for Page, who looks to kick it across to Eggins, who marks comfortably at halfback, and he's going to go one further for Bird, who was knocked away by Franklin, who gathers it. He's tucked up against the boundary line. Centering kicks a beauty!
Yeah, nice kick.
Mark taken by Nagel. 15 out directly in front.
Yeah, a really nice kick from Franklin, was it? Number 2. Yeah, centre ball. He could have gone for goal in this stage of the game when you're 2 goals down late in a game, but no, he's used his eyes and a great way to kick.
They were nearly out there if Burr was able to hold on to that mark at half back. But it was good pressure by Franklin to turn it over and then set up this kick. Here now for Nagel. This just has to go through. He's kicked 16 goals, 8 for the season. He's got to make it 17 here. And he does. He keeps the door open for Old Ivanhoe. as we tick over 23 minutes in this final term. It's back to 7 points. 12-6-78. Plays 12-13-85 on the Abercrombie scoreboard in this final term. They just refuse to go away to the ladder leaders.
Yeah, do they what? Again, it's class showing out in that forward 50 then again, but Old Geelong, their running carry got him this far, and they've just got to keep that going.
There's been a lot of goals in this final term.
Two main ruckmen are now back on the ground for the last few minutes.
It's been 3 goals each in this final term. And as you quite rightly point out, Dow Christie, now we've got the 2 main men on. Murkov for Old Ivanhoe and Donnell for Old Geelong. Huge centre clearance this. They've had plenty of time to think about it. How does it now play out? Murkov taps it back, looking for Cunningham, who was caught by Adams. Got it back to Murkov, although it slipped through his hands. Lazaro tried to burst through. He was caught. And the umpire's called for the ball once more. Another stoppage. A couple of metres towards Old Geelong's goal, but still very much in neutral territory. Murkov tapped it down. Whistle off play. Free kick going the way of the hosts. Advantage played. Kicked inside, attacking 50. Bird couldn't complete the mark. He's going to receive the hand pass here. He was caught by Naish, holding the ball. Paddy Naish, the vice captain, swooped and caught that bird and wins the free kick for holding the ball. He'll line up 35 metres out. Virtually no angle to speak of. And as long as he scores, he brings the margin back to within a kick. But will it be 1 point or one major? We'll find out in about 20 seconds.
Yeah, closing speed then of Paddy Naish was pretty impressive there to chase down tackle.
Naish with an important kick here. He sets it on its way. The goal umpire didn't move. And it's back to 1 point. Paddy Naish with goal 11 of the season, right when his team needed it. And in the blink of an eye, it's a 1 point ball game at Chelmsworth Park.
He's gone to full forward now, Paddy Naish.
What a terrific game of footy. It's
Old
been
Ivanhoe are making a few changes just to try and throw everyone off. A lot of yelling around on the ground.
I said the last centre clearance was crucial. How big's this one? Tossed up, Murkov, Donnell, won it down, looks to get the hand pass away, but it's coming back to Murphy. No, it's not. It's going to be a throw. Franklin was appealing that he tapped it, but there was a bit of a scoop involved there, and Old Geelong will win the free kick. So they can set it to half forward to Sloss, who's taken a good mark overhead. Wants to move it quickly. Kicks to full forward, but Oppie dripped it in. And if it wasn't going to be him, it was going to be Reeves Smythe once more. And they get out of trouble there to Old Ivanhoe. Short with a kick up towards the half-back line. They're going to go down the line with a long kick up towards the wing. And drifting in from the side there was Pearson. Haven't called his name much today, but he stood up there with a really big moment.
Nice
Dangerous kick into the centre of the ground. Now that's a mark, I think, rather than a free kick.
Yeah, it's a mark.
Definitely held on to it long enough there, did Hodge. Wanted to get the hand pass away to Adams, but the umpire called him up on it.
He's got to take his time.
It's called to go now by the umpire. He sets it long towards full forward. Dixon was there, went over the head of him. Mantello was there, gathers it, kicks up towards half-back. Big one-on-one here. Eggins traps it towards the boundary line. Looks to get the hand pass back inside. It was a good tackle there by Agrotas. Umpire wave play on. Eggins again with a deep kick towards full forward. No mark will be taken. And now it's come out to Franklin. Looks to get the hand pass over the top. Didn't find a teammate. It's all loose here at full forward. Good tackle applied there by Nichols. Has locked it up.
Yeah, Nichols was hunting there, and I thought the ball was going to come out to him. He was in a good spot.
It's at the right end of the ground for Old Geelong, who hold on to a 1 point lead. Murkov got rid of Dixon. Taps it towards the boundary line. Dixon now. Scrubby little kick out of there. It's coming out now to, I think that might have been Nichols again. Couldn't contain it before the ball went over the line. And it's out for a boundary throw in. 28 minutes gone in this final term. There's been 7 goals and a fair few stoppages. So there'll still be a bit of time left. Time enough. Cole, his kick was smothered. Hodge was in there. Murphy emerges. Accelerates away from the contest. Drives the kick up towards the wing. He didn't look where he kicked it. And now Higgins is marked. Or it's Dixon, rather. It was excellent in the first half. Goes up the line. Oppie got hands to it. He couldn't complete the mark cleanly. Good tackle by Sloss. And he's locked it up. Nearly 29 minutes gone in this final term. It's 1 point in the favour of Old Geelong here. Comes out to Cunningham, who's caught. There'll still be a couple of minutes to go. There's still enough time for old Ivanhoe to get it up the other end. But Old Geelong defending grimly. Murkoff punches it back towards the boundary line. Gathered now by Murphy. He's got Sloss to contend with. He goes back one way, then the other, then the other. Now to Oppie, who sidesteps one. Spins out of a second as Oppie. Then looks to go with a kick inboard. It's an all-or-nothing kick. This is a really important ball to win. And Old Ivanhoe are going to win it. High kick towards centre forward. One-on-one. No free kick taken. Dixon gets it out of there, kicks it across the field of play. Looking there now for Pearson.
Oh, he's paid
appeals
deliberate.
for insufficient
He's paid
intent.
deliberate.
And it's
He's
going to be
paid it.
paid. Free kick to Old Ivanhoe. And they'll look to play on quickly. High kick towards full forward. Dixon had front spot. Couldn't complete the mark. Comes out to
high.
McKenzie. Taken.
Oh, you didn't pay it.
The umpire didn't see it. He
No.
might have been taken high.
I think it
But
was.
the umpire didn't see it. Neither umpire did. Or did the non-officiating umpire did? He might have done. No, he hasn't.
Nah. I don't know what we're waiting for, though.
So it's going to be a ball up. It's about 35 metres out from Old Ivanhoe's goal. They're 1 point down. Murkoff with the tap down. It's come out now to Dixon, who was on hands and knees. Murphy's in there. Everyone's in there.
Everyone's
the
in there.
umpire calls for another stoppage.
That is a contested forward 50. Contested.
Murkoff got the tap down. Come out now to Dixon. Gets a cleary kick away. Colgrave and Oppie are there. Oppie's going to get there first, but he misread it. And then Colgrave gathers. Get anywhere will do. Kicks up the line. Fortuitously bounced. Now Sloss. He's got it. He's caught a good tackle. And that's a great result for Old Geelong. Neutral footy on the wing. Great work there from Will Sloss to hold it up.
Yeah, there's no one forward of the ball for Old Geelong. They're all in the defensive half.
And the umpire's going to wait for players to get back once again.
Yeah, it's... I don't know what we wait.
Murkoff flicks it back towards the boundary line. Franklin is there. Can he keep it in play? No. They gain about 15 metres of territory there to Ivanhoe. But it's gone out for another boundary throw in. 31 minutes gone in this final term. Can't be long left. Boundary throw in, centre wing. Murkoff was there, front spot, flick back into a central location. Gathered by Old Geelong. High kick up towards half forward. Bouncing football, the race is on. It's a 1-on-2. Nichols has got to beat a couple. He can't. Reeves Smythe is caught. The umpire waves play on. He doesn't want it to be locked up. Comes out now to Nichols. Sets a kick inside, attacking 50. Dixon's going to run onto it. Bouncing ball towards half forward. Stays in play.
Oh, he's done
Hand
well
pass
there.
over the top to Dixon. Can he find a teammate?
Yeah,
Yes, he
really good
does.
play. Really good play.
And that's 30 seconds. You can wipe off the clock. And it might not matter if they can kick the goal anyway here, Old Geelong. It's going to be a tough kick in the pocket for Michael Nichols, who's already kicked 2 today. But if he kicks this, it'll be a game over and a famous win for Old Geelong.
Absolutely. Yeah, you just take as long as you can here, wouldn't you?
Everyone madly barking instructions as Michael Nichols comes in on the left boot to seal it for Old Geelong.
He's done it.
Yes, he's put it through. It's going to be a famous win for Old Geelong. It's going to be a priceless win for Old Geelong. A win on the road against the ladder leaders. And their finals dreams remain very much alive in 2025.
Yeah, really good play. I mean, they're two leaders there, Dixon into the other Nichols and then into the Michael Nichols. And, yeah, great goal. Really good play. Very impressive by Old Geelong in this last, well, all game really. But it's that running carry, the numbers.
How brave they've been, how terrific a game it has been from both teams, really. But what a performance this has been from Old Geelong. With 33 minutes gone now in this final term, Murkov grabs out of the right, running onto it. There is Murphy. He drives a kick inside, forward 50. They're not going to give up just yet, or old Ivanhoe, but it's going to be cleared out. Dixon kicks out towards the boundary line, and as the rain starts to fall once again, it goes out of play for a boundary throw-in. Whoa.
It's a long quarter. It's a long quarter.
33 and a half gone now. They're all on their feet on the Old Geelong bench. They're just begging for that siren to sound. Toss back in again. Donnell won the tap out that time. Colgrave was in there. He wanted to lock it up. Then Lazaro didn't want to dive on top of the ball. He just hovered over it. The umpire calls for it again.
Yeah, lots of defenders in. Oh, good tap.
Murkov tapped it out to Murphy, who kept it in front of him. And he gets the hand pass away, but it's been turned over. Colgrave again throws it on the boot. Going back with the flight. No mark taken there by Vaserka. And then a high kick up towards the half-forward line. There's only one player there for Old Geelong, and he's won the footy. It was Nichols. Got it back to Adams. Caught. And there's the siren! A famous victory for Old Geelong. A massive win for them in 2025. They've done the impossible. They've gone on the road and they've knocked over old Ivanhoe on enemy territory. They did it the hard way, but what a huge win for Old Geelong. And what belief it will give them throughout the course of 2025. Full-time score here, 13-13-91, 13-6-84 at Chelsworth Park. Dale Christie, what an exceptional game of football and what a huge win for the visitors.
Oh, how good. How good. And it's final style footy. That was awesome. Old Geelong, didn't let go all day, ran really, really hard. Old Ivanhoe didn't play that badly. And you look at the, I guess the Old Geelong had a lot more opportunities to kick goals. They didn't convert, but geez, they were in the hunt all day and didn't give up. And yeah, what a fantastic game, what a fantastic result. And now look at that. You know, we wish we had a live ladder going on at the moment, but what a fantastic result, and it's going to make the top four really interesting now.
Well, we'll see if we can get something up for you in a minute, because results will be coming through for the other Premier B games. But as far as the state of play with this one goes, at quarter time, it was Old Ivanhoe who held an 18-point advantage, 5-3-33 to 2-3-15. Old Geelong had trimmed the margin down to 3 points at the main break, 8-3-51 to 7-6-48. Then Old Geelong got in front at three-quarter time, 9-9-63 to 9-5-59. And then 4 goals apiece in the final term, 4 goals 4 to 4 goals 1. In the end, Old Geelong holding out 13-13-91 to 13-6-84. The goal scorers across the day, 3 to Michael Nichols and Jack Nichols. The Nichols brothers combining really well there for Old Geelong, including the sealer for Michael at the end. 2 to Connor Dixon, singles to Cole, Adams, Graham, and Bird. For Old Ivanhoe, 2 to Waldron and Max Whiteman and Will Murphy, and then singles to Naish, Grotus, McManus, the other Naish, McKenzie, Nagel, and Cunningham. The post-game show we've got now for Abercrombie's, proudly supporting the Old Geelong Football Club since 2019. Experience the Abercrombie's way today. Have we got some around the grounds? Have you got any around the grounds there for us, Dal?
Yeah, we do. Really interesting games. Oh, my gosh. Old Carey's come from behind to knock over Williamstown, which has put them into fifth. So there's still 3 sides on 36 points. So the ladder leader going into tonight will be Old Ivanhoe, just over Trinity, I think. There's 6 percentage points, but Fitzroy are currently leading by 60 points, so that might be closed. So it might actually be a new ladder leader tonight once their game finishes. It's still going over there. But geez, Caulfield and Old Carey and Old Campbell and Carey all had wins. So they've maintained their 36 along with Old Geelong. So Old Geelong's still sitting in 6th, would you believe, after today? So, but it's kept them in it. So still 2 equal points, but out on percentage. So around the grounds, Old Campbell, nice wins, 34 points over Caulfield. Old Geelong, as we've just seen, 7-point winners here at Chelsworth Park against top leader Old Ivanhoe. Big winners expected to Trinity, it looks like, in there. It's still going, apparently, according to Play HQ. Trinity 62-point leaders over Fitzroy. And, as I mentioned, Old Carey came from behind to to snatch a win at home against Williamstown by 3 points. And OM's obviously a fantastic effort by Hampton Rovers. Looks like they kept in touch all day, but went down by 20 points to OM's at Elsmere Park.
So just as the percentage goes at the moment, based on current scores of Old Trinity, 112 to 50, their percentage currently jumps up to 137.92.
Wow!
So they're
closed.
They're only about 1.7% behind Old Ivanhoe at this stage on the same number of wins. And it means, as we look down the ladder from there, there's now a 3-game gap between the top two and the Caulfield Grammarians, and then Old Geelong still. Well, I mean, they didn't get a big percentage boost today, but they got the 4 points, which is much more important at this stage. That means that they stay in touch with the top 4 at this point. And it's now a 3-team chase for that 4th spot, with Williamstown, CYMS dropping points today. And in the other match as well, not sure you mentioned that, we were keeping an interesting eye on Old Melburnians and Hampton Rovers, because that one was looking pretty close for most of the day. It was only 2 points in it at three-quarter time. 6 goals to 3 in the final term for Old Melburnians sees them get the job done. 16-10, 106 to 13, 886. So that's our Around the Grounds. Also for Abercrombie's, proudly supporting the Old Geelong Footy Club since 2019, experienced the Abercrombie's way today. The goal of the day for Terminus Hotel North Fitzroy. Now, sometimes we've got a lot of good goals. Sometimes we don't get too many at all. We're sport for choice today, though, Dale. There were some beauties, particularly in that second term. Was there one that stood out for you in particular?
Oh, yeah, you're right. I think there was no goals, and then there was a lot of points and a lot of rush, and then all of a sudden, bang, bang, bang. But I think, probably the first boundary goal, the running banana on the right foot, was probably the better one. But then, of course, it followed up down the other end. But I reckon that was probably a better goal. There's some nice hits, though. There was a big hit from 60 metres on the run from the middle of the ground. But we were blessed with wasn't conditioned for big marking, but there's some good goals.
No, beauty. So I think the one you're talking about was James Adams with the banana.
Yeah, that was
a
beautiful.
Term.
That's one of the harder kicks in footy, when you're running towards the right pocket and you've switched around and kick it on your right banana for goal. It's a beautiful kick.
And I think Rowan McKenzie kicked that banana at the
yeah,
other end.
in
And
the
then
pack,
it might have been Jack Nichols who spun out of 2 tackles and then then kicked it from 50 metres out. So there were some beauties in that second term in particular. The mark of the day for Harlow Bar. Now, not conditions conducive for marking. The one I liked probably a cumulative effort today. The efforts of Scott Dixon in the first half and Nick Reeves-Smith in the second half for their respective sides across half back. It was a great mark from Donnell in front of Murkov as well in the final term. Not one that you'll see on the highlights reel, but a really important mark as well against a very good opponent.
The nature of the game, 100%. Just on sheer numbers alone, was it Reeves-Smith? He would have had over 10 marks himself. But yeah, you're right. I think Donnell worked really hard all day, and that mark that he did take in front of Murkov there, that changed the game, and then followed up with another mark.
And the mark of the day for Harlow Bar, proudly supporting the Old Geelong Football Club since 2019, 447 Church Street, Richmond, as we continue our post-game show for Abercrombie's. There was one injury to speak of thanks to Author Sport Victoria, and I think it might have been Elliot Nicol who got his ankle looked at. I think it might have been the third term.
Just a sprain. He just twisted in the ground as he changed direction, but he came off, got it restrapped. I didn't actually see him come back on, but I didn't see him hobble off either, so let's hope he's okay.
Keep our fingers crossed. A team of 13 skilled Melbourne orthopaedic surgeons specialising in treating musculoskeletal conditions and injuries. And the latter, which is also thanks to Ortho Sport Victoria. We mentioned Old Ivanhoe and Old Trinity now locked atop the table. 13 wins apiece, 1.7%, all that separates them. 3 games back behind them is Caulfield Grammarians, and then a 3-way tie for that coveted 4th spot. Old Camberwell, Old Carey and Old Geelong vying out for that 4th spot with just 2 games to go in the home and away season. So the more questions that are answered, the more end up getting asked in turn the way things are going. It is still pouring down here at Charlesworth Park. I think we better wrap things up here and try and find some shelter. Dale Christie, been an absolute pleasure working with you, so thank you for your time and your insight.
Yeah, great stuff, Matt. Really well called today. Well done.
And a big thank you as well to our tech, Sean. I mean, none of this would be possible without all of his hard work getting us up and off the ground and getting
inside
us
next time, though, Sean, please. Inside where the warmth is.
Next week we'll be discussing that in the review on on Monday morning. But that's it from us here. It was Old Geelong with a huge 7-point win over Old Ivanhoe as they keep their finals hopes alive. This has been the VAFA Premier B Match of the Day on VAFA TV on this showcase round 16 where we've televised every Premier B fixture for the round. Thank you to everyone who's tuned in. We look forward to having you join us again next week. Be in touch with the VAFA socials as well. Everything that's happening around the VAFA, for Instagram, X, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok. Search VAFA and VAFA Women's on your favourite platforms. And the VAFA's official weekly podcast for the love of the game with all the latest news, views and happenings from around the VAFA. Download it wherever you get your podcasts. That's all to look forward to during the week. But until next Saturday, thank you for your company. We'll see you again very soon. Take care.